confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Okay, boys, we are going live with the second semi-finals over here in Rift Rivals. We were apparently a bit muted, and now we won't be muted, I hope so, anymore, now that our audio will be going through. But this is Rift Rivals, this is semi-finals 2, this is Beat Madness alongside Nugget as well, and this is going to be T2 versus S8UL, and this is definitely a series that is going to provide an impact that will show you why we are known as an aggressive region, and this also has a couple of histories between both these teams over here, Nugget.
Yeah, Kratos and RTO from T2 were previous members of the S8UL roster, so very exciting matchup coming in. Both these teams have been pretty much dominant in their group stages and in their semifinals as well. So, quarterfinals. So this semifinal, I would have hoped it was a best of 5, but it's a best of 3, and we'll make do with whatever we have. We are still very excited for it. As the ban phase goes through, there's an Ashe ban taking away from Sam, who prioritizes the pick a lot. Very good blind pick, AD carry. Rel ban comes as an answer. Taking it away from Bob, that's the primary engage support that he plays, so makes sense. Way, that is something that I wanted to see priority on for the bans, as both the mid laners really love to play Way. Gives them some safe laning phase and scaling, and mid lane is a very good focal point from both these teams, where supports try to move up and provide resources, so these mid laners can become a late game monstrosity for each side. So let's see how it progresses now as we enter the last bans of the first round.
Infi still thinking about it, taking time. Poppy, nice ban overall. Poppy's a good control to a lot of comms depending on how it runs, and I like that ban coming out. And we did see a couple of top jungle picks already from Poppy. The Mel comes in as the last ban, so Akshay being tracking quite a bit. And what we haven't talked about is that there's Nero coming in today. Lotus apparently not available, so Nero will be substituting in over here. I'm not yet quite sure if he's going ADC or going mid. It depends on how they want to talk it out over. I didn't see in the lobby which side they were sitting, but we will get to know further on. First side, this is, by the way, S8UL did win the toss. They did choose and elect to take the blue side for themselves, so this is a deliberate choice of them getting first pick. Let's see how well they can utilize it. They have a tendency to try and go for infi picks on the utilization on the first over, then that is exactly what they're going to do. They did troll us a bit, but they're going to lock in the J4. I think that's a deja vu from the last match we saw them.
Yeah, J4 has been really high prior for both these teams. They don't care if you don't have immobile carries. They still just first pick it. And that Poppy ban, I think, is what really confirmed, basically all but confirmed it, that they would be either picking J4 or Mbessa, which are the two highest prior champions coming into this tournament thus far. So the J4 picked up Victor into it. That's interesting, because now this J4 has a lot of threat on mid lane post level 6. So Victor blind, I mean, he's still a really good laning mage. Gets prior into most lanes, can actually bully some melee matchups as well. So very good blind pick. It's just picking into J4 feels a little bit let's see what they pair it in the jungle to maybe provide some safety to this Victor so that he can scale up. But still, I'm not 100% sure if that was the way to go. They pick Zyra. I'm assuming this is going to be jungle. Slight chance it's a support flex, but I think it's a jungle because the Zyra clear is very fast, and it can then match the tempo, if not overtake J4's tempo early on with her superior clear. But again, two immobile AP champions picked by the side of T2. So that is very interesting to see into the J4. Syndra. This could be a Syndra or a Hwei. Syndra.
Can't be the Hwei.
Can be the Hwei as well. Oh, can't be the Hwei. Sorry, I forgot it's got banned. Okay, so Syndra makes more sense. Still feels like a similar pick to the way an AP mage that can like has
Mhm.
long range engage and can farm up safely into the Victor, has decent range to match up into him. Um, but and this J4 Syndra combo also feels really strong to me. While the jungle support, assuming that the Zyra is going jungle for the side of T2, does not feel as strong to me. The skirmishing is just not there. The scaling definitely in their favor right now, but more agency on the side of S8UL as the Lux comes in for support as well.
Well, that's something that Bob does like to play a lot. His Lux, we does see him go for those orbs early on, gets the pressure in the other lanes. So I would like to see a good pairing in the bot side, even a Caitlyn at this point. Caitlyn very strong in the current meta. The Ambessa going to be picked up over there. Yet again, another flex. We're still not sure because we're like around 80% sure Desire is going in the jungle. We get that agency for them, but I don't think. I think they're still playing with their minds with this another kind of flex pick that they have picked up over here with the Ambessa. Depending on how it's going to get played out, the Jax gets banned out. It is a favorite of DC in the top side. He did, just struggle and survive in that last game in game number 2 against Stars in their quarterfinals. But he does like come a bit resilient. He was in that survivor mode. He just didn't feel too much, and he was a good enough threat towards the end part of the game. Let's see what other picks are going to come. The ADC still haven't been decided, and you have to pick an ADC with a bit more mobility, given that you already have a Jarvan that's going to be targeting the Victor Zyra. You don't want also be something that falls prey inside that as well. The Jinx coming out as a ban, so they also on the side of SEDU are thinking that it is a Zyra jungle over this side, because otherwise you would not be banning the Jinx out, given the comp put out in front of you for the people who are not that well just into league. But last ban's just about coming in over here. Actually, just while we're waiting, talk to me about the effect of this substitution coming in for SA2L over here.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because they've already picked. Oh wait, this could be Syndra bot then, because Nero again he has an affinity to play
Mm-hmm.
AP carries. The Mel being banned out. The thing is Nero whenever he did play bot lane, the Mel wasn't really banned against him, and he just defaulted to that pick. And the Syndra coming in very early, this could be potentially a AP carry Syndra with the Lux. A lot of lane pressure coming in from their side. Um, but interesting, they picked Mbessa. I'm assuming that's going top, but they haven't banned Renekton. So, which is like usually what people like to pick into the Mbessa as a lane counter. So that Thresh pickup also finalizes that okay, the Zyra is going jungle. Thresh uh, Kratos was really, really pivotal on his Thresh play in the quarterfinals. He was
Mm-hmm.
able to find really good vision pockets and roam timers towards the mid and top side of the map, while Vortex was playing ADC in that series, was able to safely farm up. So, yeah, this Thresh, it's into the Lux. I assume it's going to be a oh wait, if it's a Corki, then okay, they kill the Syndra Flex into the bot lane if they pick Corki here. But yeah, it's either going to be Corki or Ezreal if they're thinking of bot lanes here, as a really good pairing with the Lux. A lot of lane pressure coming in. Corki scales a little bit better, so the comp scene's well rounded. Has decent amount of follow up for the side of SATUL. The Syndra Sun with the J4 follow up. Renekton, as I said, really good matchup into the Mbessa as well. So top side is looking pretty good. Skirmishing around mid lane and top lane is also looking really good. And this is going to be an MF Thresh. So early game, they don't really have that much agency unless the Thresh is able to find hooks onto the Lux, who's a very
Mm-hmm.
squishy champ. But they will scale really well. I think if level 6, they are not that far behind. The all-in threat of this MF ult with the Thresh providing all the utility in the world to her to make sure that she can lock down a champion and get the kill is very strong. So both these teams, they are like really well rounded. I'm just a little bit concerned about like how uh, the side of T2 will look to engage into the comps. They have Mbessa, Thresh, not the most reliable hook champion as well. Gets blocked
Mm-hmm.
by minions and everything. So, yeah. I think they do lack a bit of engage, but they have really good disengage in the form like Zyra. Okay, like if you try to go in and if you are not on point with your engages, then SATL can pay the heavy
Exactly.
price. So, let's see how that goes.
Yeah, like you're saying, you go in, there's a lot of CC on the side of T2, right? They just lock you into place, and they have that MFL that they can use across the wall that can cause a lot of nuisance. It's going to be Catbot going to be piloting the Corki, and Europe will be the Sindri. I'm not quite sure which lane they're going to play that for themselves, but over on the bot side, if the hooks are just dodge early on, you can just bait it out, and then you can create pressure. And I'm expecting that's exactly what S8UL will be looking to do. I'm looking to see the mid game of Bob over here, see the kind of roams that he goes from, not even mid game, past level, past the minute 4 mark. I want to see something special coming from this man, because that is exactly what we know him on this role for, because this is a champion that he gets banned against him quite a bit in previous tournaments that I've casted against his side. And over on that side, I can't wait to see the MF combo, and I've personally been picking up quite a bit in recent times. But if I had to tell you to pick a comp or two over here, Nugget, I'm thinking you are you're gonna be siding with the Acidual side.
Yes, I think I will be siding on their side if the early game goes their way. The thing is, the way I was thinking that this might work is that Zyra might have to start her bot side and part towards top, just because the threat of this Corki Lux having Prio in bot lane with the J4 pathing bot might result to an invade and losing her camps. And the Zyra, her main advantage over J4 is that she can clear her camps really fast. But if you are able to disrupt her, she's a squishy champ in the jungle with not a lot of escape tools. So if they're able to find an invade on the bot side into Zyra, her game plan will be ruined completely. She will be off tempo for the rest of the game. So if this bot lane and jungle combo from S8UL can find some advantages early on, I would definitely favor their comp heading into the mid game, just because of the amount of agency and skirmishing power that they have around objectives. But if they're able, if T2 is able to survive the scaling again, this Victor Zyra thing is, they're immobile, but if you mess up the engage, the amount of damage that can come through and the amount of lockdown as well is insane. Following up with an MF ult as well. So yeah, it's I think it's all about the J4, how much he can have an impact, because these are 3 immobile carries on the side of T2. So how much he's able to get done in the early game, how much pressure he has in the mid game. I think it's all about the J4 this game, and it will be interesting to follow how much he's able to do.
I absolutely completely agree on that. And that's exactly what Infi will be looking to do. And he does it quite so often on this champion with those early engages. We saw it in the quarterfinals, the repeated ganks in the mid side, especially after the flash was blown through. And we're expecting something on that same forefront over here. Like you're saying, we already saw that the J4 was picked up, and we saw the Victor getting up next as the pick. So you knew what you were getting into before you have picked your champion. So you're gonna have to be playing accordingly. If the flash is burnt early on, it's gonna be a very painful laning phase for the Victor, because I'm expecting even Bob to eventually make those roams up. Given the poke on the bot side, you can just poke a bit more, get the way pushed and get your own roam from Bob, and you can just leave your ADC a bit on. You're just hanging on that side, but as that being said, guys, this is the best of 3. This is semi-final 2 of Rift Rivals. Who will advance to the grand finals on Sunday, and who unfortunately will go to the 3rd and 4th place match tomorrow? But without any further ado, the match will be commencing over here. Bot side, like we were talking about, it's going to be the Nero and Bob combo, the mage combo over here. And personally, I have a hatred for a mage combo on the bot side.
Yeah, it feels a little. It's just like
it's a bit
honor
icky.
of the
It's
lane
about
is lost.
yes.
Where are my AD carries that can write, like we want to write, like we don't really want to cast spells. I mean, MF's still a caster, but she qualifies. She's fine with it, But yeah, let's see. The Zyra, interestingly, starting top side. One thing I also want to mention is that like Thresh is their escape tool against the J4. If the J4 ever ults you, like he can lantern you out. So maybe one game plan for the J4 could be that he attacks the Thresh instead. Then he does not have an out unless he doesn't have flash, So that could be one way in which like they can play around the J4 as top. There'll be a stare down competition, but I think it will just be some short trades. They don't really have all in abilities unlocked yet. Yeah, as we see, Mbessa does have 2 abilities level 1, so she will win out slightly in that trade, but will concede the lane to Rankin's push.
Yeah, we'll have to on the bot side. That's and this does connect. Nero taking quite a bit of damage. Already half his HP bar gone. Already being forced to pop a health pot as well. And that's the pressure. You have to be trying to look for these hook dodges earlier on because the cooldown is quite significant on Thresh's side. But once it's up, you have to respect it. You have to understand he will walk for it, especially with MF behind, because MF on that first try. Just an auto Q is a lot of damage, especially level 1 as well. But thankfully, because you are a mage ADC, you are an APC, you have 2 health pots, so you're only forced to burn 1 of them for now. Another part of the icky part I don't like to talk about. But in the meantime, in the mid lane, both health pots burned from W. Catbot going very low. His health pot also already burned, but he is technically up in terms of CS numbers. Topside RTO. Having dealing with the pressure of facing against the Renekton. Yeah, you talked about this especially in the banning phase as well, Nugget, that you don't ban out the Renekton, but you're picking up the Ambassador for yourself blind, so that's gonna leave that open for you, and you have to understand that this is basically survival. DC will be very happy. He's basically on the other end of what he happened to him in the quarterfinals. So now let's see with DC kind of unleashing him having the complete pressure and him being such an aggressive player in nature, what he can produce for S8UL over here.
Yeah, he would have liked to take a little less damage as the ult comes in. There's Ignite, and he
that
goes down.
is the Renekton not at all respecting that it's an Ignite Ambessa in the top side, and RTO bouncing on the opportunity provided him on the bot side. Z8UL is just waiting around the corner. He's in the push. He's waiting to strike. He's walking up slowly but surely over here. The root connects. It's a double. The flash forward. The flare onto both members. The hook. The death sentence on to Bob. And that's going to be actually the death sentence for him. No longer available. An excellent teamwork play coming in from the bot half of T2 over here. And this is not looking like the best of starts for S8UL. A complete misstep on the bottom. Oh, the hook barely missing out onto Nero over here. But this is what, with substitutions coming in, with coming up a couple of gameplays, you have to win on the top side, at least in front of DC, because I'm not quite sure about what's going to happen on the bot over here.
Yeah, as another all-in comes in, this time the Renekton has his rage bar propped up, and there is a lot of minions on the side of RTO, but his cooldown seems to be on.
RTO, I'm not quite sure you're not respecting Flash, but for Flash over here, but DC, okay, he has enough fury. RTO has to respect it back away, but look who's close by. Z8UL will be walking up. Okay, he can maybe look for the roots. But we're seeing the mid-fight in the meantime for some reason. It's W against Catbot. Catbot is trying to go over for the DC. Will end up surviving in the top side skirmish. He was anyway going to be, I think, on the safer side once he got away from RTO in the initial steps. But both flashes are burnt top side, so junglers can be looking. And the early impact that we thought Infi will be providing, it's actually Z8UL. It's going to be Kagura providing for that. Oh my god, the shield comes in for RTO, but it's not enough to slice and dice for victory for the Crocodile. But in the mid lane, they are not done. A 3-man, the flag and drag, the flash from W, it's not over the wall, unfortunately, and 3 members of S8UL collapse on the mid lane of T2, and that results in Catbot picking up a kill for himself, and already the bounce back coming in from S8UL.
Yeah, actually this death from W is just because I think RTO has Ignite and not DP. Because, oh wait, hold on, there's another all-in coming through over here. DC already level 6. This should be a clean kill, but they start tanking tower. It hasn't ramped up too much, but they're just waiting for their cooldowns to come back up. No W available for RTO, so he is 100% dead here. Does he trade back? No. Okay, yeah, so as I was saying, I think it was just because RTO, he did get the kill, but he didn't have TP. So what happened was he had to leave the wave in an awkward state, come back, and then Zyra had to use her tempo to bail her out. If she didn't had to do that, she would be there on the mid counter gank, and maybe W would be able to survive. So it's just like this butterfly effect of people making some decisions that somehow it just beautifully impact the game. So interesting to see. As Zyra now has tempo on the bot side, she'll start up the dragon. Again, this double mage not really working out as they don't really have the pressure they would have wanted against this Thresh. So yeah, the J4 also choosing to play more towards the top side. The Renekton is 2-1 now, only 17 CS on this Ambessa. So she's, even after the first kill, she's really far behind in terms of XP as well. The way pushing
She
out.
is far behind. I think is a bit of an understatement given that CS difference between them on the top over. He's gonna have to take some kind of time to recover. Bot side, the CS lead in the MF's favor. Catbot exchanging a couple of blows over. He's gonna get stuck in the gravity well. Here comes the ultimate from the Victor on the top side. The flag and drive from Infi connects onto the Ambessa. Artio trying to run away, but he's only level 5 and he doesn't have flash. And that's going to be him going down for the third time. A killing spree coming in for Dead Corporal. And this is what I was talking about. This Renekton is going to be unleashed. Okay, on the bot side, the binding connects from bomb, but instantly cleansed over there. Catbot not aware that maybe that S8UL is coming in from this side. Kagura's looking to come over. The Valkyrie forward. He doesn't have man afterwards. But W, a bit of a misstep. He actually ends up going down, makes it a 1-for-1. That's totally worth it for Catbot over a couple of mistakes coming in for W. Kratos walking forward. No, he will instead choose to back away. Finally, we do see impacts coming forward. A couple of clicks, I think, from W. I don't think you have to walk forward. It's already secured, I think, at that point. But making it a 1-for-1, Catbot's always going to be happy about that.
Yeah. I think what he thought was like maybe he can live with this flare of HP. I think the reason he walked up was because the Corki still had flash. So if he doesn't walk up and like bait the Corki in, the Corki will just escape. As the all-in comes through, the Nero decides to go in, but yeah, he doesn't really have an escape. No flash for him, so he was dead regardless. Just tried to trade some damage back. You know, praying to God maybe this MF just dies. But as top is just cat despair at this point. The Renekton. There's just like no trades that you're going to be winning anymore. It's a Caulfield hammer with a long sword against the Phage. You know, you just won't have enough damage to go through this Renekton's health bar, especially when he pops the ult. His TP is coming back soon as well. So now I think as things stabilize a little bit more, as in like as this game shapes up to whatever it's going to be now, I think now is when this Renekton can start having so much pressure in the top side that it will start impacting the map. His TP advantage can really help plays out on the bot side. So the next dragon becomes really important to see where it goes. Right now, the focus seems to be on the grubs as Corki has decided to ditch the mid wave and move. Not sure that's the call, but Lux trying to hover and see this. It is a flashless Victor. Maybe they have gone.
I think they are definitely going on to the Victor over here. W might be caught in no man's land. The Valkyrie for, but this is very far from Bob. Bob is not close by. Has to flash forward. The binding does connect the E as well. That's going to be enough damage. I hope so. At the end of the day, the flash still used by Catbot just to get the kill. They missed just the amount of damage out from the bot side. Nero might be looking to get caught out as well because this is a 2 versus 1. Nero has to respect this. If he ends up using his E, this might be a dive onto him. Top side. Infi's waiting. Artio thought he was safe, but the flag and drag cancels the recall at least for now. But Infi might be in a spot of trouble. The Cataclysm turned by the perfect public execution as well. Artio picking up the kill on the top side, but in the bot, the action does not stop. Nero has to run away. The ultimate not connection from Kratos. Kratos scanning quite a bit over here. Won't end up going on. Not the cleanest of dives, but still the job ends up going down. Sam ends up picking up the kill. More importantly, the ADC gains some more gold funnel for himself, and they're going to be happy about that. But I love what RTO did over on the top side. Infi with a very rare misstep coming in from his side.
Yeah, I think Infi should have just used his flag
just
to stop
flag,
the recall.
yes,
Yeah, I don't think he want to go in there against the Ambessa. She was relatively high HP. But, oh, wait, hold on, there's an all-in, but I don't think they have enough damage. The rocket just misses from the Corki as MF will end up missing a wave, plate going over to the cat bot, this Corki becoming really strong. But that dive was really well played by the Kratos. I think the patience on his hook to wait for the Syndra to flash, just to make sure that they have the lockdown required. Very well played by Kratos, making sure that that dive doesn't go south, you know. And yeah, they're still able to find something. This MF, she's scaling up really well. The Zyra, again, because of her clear speed, has an advantage. Another all-in coming in on the top side. I think this is some bounce action now as DC can decide to just proxy it. No, he goes back. He can heal up most of this damage coming here. Yeah, I don't think he's under any threat. Black Cleaver to just components. So yeah, as he will force RTO to back, there can be a dive threat onto her if she decides to stay.
Yeah, and just look at Sam. Sam is looking to snowball. He's bought Hubris first item for himself. A Dark Seal also for Kagura. This is the basic. The binding will connect on this side. Kratos just looking to get some vision over here. W waiting for DC to walk forward. The laser into the face of Crocodile. But this is a Drake that spawned. Infi was trying to walk up over his, looking maybe to get caught out. But he does have Catbot over this side of the wall. Just a bit there for support. While Syndra bot side farming herself. The death sentence will connect over here. The lantern not thrown as of yet. Zenyu still playing it from that side. He will get binding instead. Here comes the ultimate from Bob at the same time. W is coming in to protect his support. Infi will have to back away, but these are low HP bars for Kratos and Kagura. Nero's walking up into a lot of people over. Face checked it quite essentially with the QE, but the combo comes in. The bullet time gonna reign supreme. It's a double kill for W over here as he's trying to walk forward, but that's going to be, I think, Drake very permanently coming in for their side. But no, wait, both junglers are down. I don't think they will be attempting it at this time. DC against RTO at the top side. Manless on both sides, so they don't have to worry about that resource whatsoever. But Sam comes in with pretty good bullet time towards the end of the fight. Thing is, I'm not quite sure what Nero thought about walking into the bush blind like that.
Yeah, engage Syndra is probably not meta for a reason, I assume now. It was just like blindly walking into 4 people. And like, it's very weird because Victor had to move top. He had to drop tempo. Hold on, there's DC has popped his ult. He's waiting for his bar to fill up. I'm assuming he can flash stun the Ambassador, but I don't think he has enough damage. So there's no one around either. So that just, he used his ult for a bit of poke. I mean, there's no objectives up anytime soon, so it's not that bad to use, but I think he might have wanted a bit more, as that's still a long cooldown that's blown. Already a quarter way through, so like it's still going to be back in like 2 to 3 waves. But well, if it gives you lane pressure, why not? You know, like it's still a resource. So he just decides to use it to get a better reset. Wait, Mesa is contesting now. Thinks the advantage is there.
She does. I think she's trying to bait it in the public execution. Oh, nice sidestepper. DC, the Timo emote flashed over this time. But Zenyu is not done. Zenyu hadn't shown himself. DC is diving in forward. He knows he's caught otherwise, and he will end up picking up the kill. The flash for the flash getting burned over here, but then Zenyu will flash over the wall. The roots will come down. A shutdown, more importantly, being picked up by the jungler of T2. Catbot has to be a bit on the very side. Will be walking towards his own teammates. Sam maybe and Kratos maybe looking to get caught out, but that's Infi walking over a pink ward. That's vision there that he has to be dodging out on. Zenyu is looking to get an invade, trying to get some camps, but there are no camps up over on that side. Catport might be free pings, but no, they're not choosing. Instead, Infi will be picking up the blue buff away from Kagura, and as it stands, it's almost bang even in terms of gold.
Yeah, despite the Mbessa being like less than half CS of the rank 10. But yeah, this rank 10, the amount of pressure, again, the Zyra would like to have provided some support to her bot side here, who's getting like 3 to 4 man ganged on every 2 waves now, but has to cover top because the amount of pressure that rank 10 has right now, just to make sure that the Mbessa stays in game, is still a relevant threat towards that backline. It is costing them, but they are still like, you know, pulling through for now. The game is still stable enough. It's not like either side taking an overwhelming advantage. But again, it's not really going to get any better this matchup, you know, like unless Ambassador gets to like 4 or 5 items. The skirmishing from rank 10 is just too strong.
Ooh, nice hook from Kratos. Predicts the sidestep from Nero. The bullet time comes in. That's Sam going on to a killing spree. And oh dear, Nero is not having the best of games. That's his 4th death of the game. The double mage bot lane getting the karma that they deserve, at least in my humble opinion, for playing the double mage is what's happening to them in there. But on the top side, DC is definitely asserting that pressure. The death sentence this time on the bot side not getting Bob, just slightly out of range. And this MF, this Hubris first build already has 21 stacks, going to be pretty happy about it as well. The TP from Nero being used to come back into lane. Over on this side, DC is going to be getting dived up on over here by RTO and Kagura, but Infi is also just around the corner. The TP is coming in from W, so they have to back away. The Victor is charging for the lasers will connect, but Catbot just instead walks up, doesn't have to burn anything whatsoever. And I think that's a bit of a stalemate, at least for the time being. You can't do much from their side. Rift Herald up for the taking, but over on this side, this might be a dive potential. DC looking to maybe go a bit forward, slices and dices, gets the minion wave away, so you can't walk forward if you are T2. A bit of bush checking over on this side, but for now, we at least have a lull in terms of action.
Yeah, the Zyra has silently gotten a 2-level lead. I mean, 30 CS up, 3-1-3 right now. Silently being the secondary carry right now, along with the MF. As S8UL will start up the Herald, they have a decent vision control, but Zyra and Thresh are moving in. Renekton can flank the Victor if he decides to come from that side, as the Lux binding connects and alt onto 2.
The cannons on to 2, the ultimate comes in, the Rift Herald picked up by Infi. He's trying to make his way out, but the eye hasn't been picked up. I think DC will be sent for that job. Catbot has to flash over the wall just to survive. DC in a bunch of trouble, but it's, I think, Kratos with bigger worries. Bob binding connects onto Sam, instantly cleansed away, but Sam can't find the distance, the bullet time to just provide some damage onto this Renekton, who is massive at this point. He is 1v4, but unfortunately that is too much. It's a rampage for the MF. He's looking to get a double, and that's exactly what he does. 5 kills for Sam over here, 25 stacks on the Hubris. But DC bought so much pressure, but the missile from downtown from the core, he gets the kill onto the Victor. The death sentence connects as well. Sam, I don't think, has the damage over here. This might be a fight that they did not want. It's a double, it's a triple kill coming in for Catbot. And unfortunately, a bit of miscalculation towards the end by T2.
Yeah, MF truly has a hubris right now, just going for a little bit too more. I mean, obviously the Thresh started that, but maybe the call was hers. But yeah, they had won the fight. It was so good. It was a 4v5. Sure, they lost Hery, but they went 4-for-1 in that skirmish, really favoring them. They could have just backed out, taken the win, got their items and come back.
Exactly.
But now instead, they lost. They gave 2 more kills to this Corki, who's 7-1 right now. Should already has a second item. He also got the mid tower, which is gone. So that means these immobile carries coming from T2 are even more threatened on these mid bases if they ever try to contest it. So yeah, it's just like it was good until it wasn't kind of situation. As DC claims another tower, he's half HP, but his ult is coming up in like 2 seconds, so he should be fine.
The dominant should be getting procced any second right now, and that's exactly what the public execution to match it. RTO will use it to sidestep and get some distance between them. I don't think DC catches it any day over here. Oh, he does have the flash, though I'm not quite sure what RTO can do. He does have his own flash, but chooses not to burn it. I think after the dash over the bot side, the Drake will be getting picked up by Kagura. Infi tried to go for the steal, unfortunately couldn't land it. The Cataclysm locks them into place, but the bomb ultimate does not connect. Nero, yet again, walks a lot forward. The death sentence from Kratos will land onto Bob this side of the wall. But the bot backline Gatbot is going crazy. The bullet time to buy some spacing. DC has summoned the Rift Herald in the top and is working down that T2 turret of T2 for themselves on the top side, and he's going towards the tier 3 as well. Quite a bit of damage into it, quite a bit of chunk. I think he will end up actually picking this up for himself. And Catbot actually slowly but surely is a massive monster right now. Did you see the damage on the backside of that fight?
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, I thought that fight was over when J4 died after ulting and the CCs didn't connect. The Syndra E missed, the Lux ult didn't connect with anyone, but Catbot on his own is just like, no, this is, I like these odds, and he just goes in into 2 people and just deletes them. And still is healthy enough that he survives that skirmish later on. But yeah, these teams still going punch for punch. S8UL has a gold lead right now. But I think that's mostly coming from Catbot having picked up 8 kills. So sure, he is the guy to look out for right now. He is the main character of this game, and it will be we have to see how much he can get done as he moves towards building a collector 3rd item. Very squishy comp coming from the side of T2, so it makes sense. He would probably go collector for an IE. As there's Ambessa has ult, it doesn't connect, flashed away by the Syndra.
Over here, DC is going to own to W. He's already used the gravity well, not much in terms of CC of running away. This is the immobile that we were talking about, and Dead Corporal's the monster that will reign supreme onto all of you. Unfortunately, this is a bit too much for him to fight back, a bit too much for the big crocodile. A killing spree from Sam, and he's looking to walk up for a collector completed, a Hubris with 31 stacks, looking towards marching towards the IE or the Bloodthirst, depending on how he wants to build. But Catbot in the meantime will be picking up the tier 3. The actions that Dead Corporal had done earlier on in opening up this path in the top side is now being followed through by Cat, but he's not worried whatsoever against this Ambessa, not even choosing to sidestep anything, and RTO has to keep his distance. Catbot knows exactly how much damage he has. He's a level up on that top laner, and this is RTO who has struggled quite a bit since the beginning. He had that one good, I think, early exchange where he got that solo bolo in the top side. Talking about terms of goal, look at the goal that this Renekton and Catbot possess, and then just look at Sam with the 11k. In the meantime, in the mid lane, the scatter of the week does connect onto Zenyu, but it's not enough damage. Nero is too weak at this point. The TP comes in from DC, the slice forward, the dice is not there, but the W will connect. The instant cleanse by Sam. He does not have bullet time to rain back. W will end up going down as well. RTO trying to pick up a kill, and he will pick up a kill. Force Troubles onto Infi. As of it, it's a 1-for-2 exchange in the favor of T2, and they're not done. They are marching forward. A double kill for this Ambassador that was starved earlier on. The flash forward, the public execution will connect onto Catbot. He can't go anywhere, and the bullet time for good measure, because this is a lot of burst damage that they got Cat. He could have actually ended up bursting down, so I like the game plan. And this is T2 with the resurgence coming in for them. A 10-1-4 MF. Bob is close by. He's looking to march forward. The QE comes in. The ultimate used by Zenyu onto themselves just to get some damage in as well as get the plants activated. But now the TP comes in just for good measure. Bob might be getting caught out over here. Doesn't have the bind, doesn't have the E. Getting chased by the Ambassador. The ultimate used by him, but it's a bit too late. The blast code not used correctly by RTO, and that at least means that Bob will survive. The TP will be coming in from Nero, but that's a very weak Syndra. I think this is W just left for the Wolves, at least in this exchange. And that's going to be that Nero, at least for that TP troubles, will pick up a kill for himself.
Yeah, the greed. Again, they just greed for a little too much. They get the win, but they want a bit more. And both these times that they have done this, like they end up paying for it. The fight's going in favor of T2. Again, they are going punch for punch fights and actually coming out on top. It's the map plays that S8UL is winning, was winning out on, but now that the Baron has been acquired by T2, they have a lot more pressure on this map. Again, the Renekton still, he's a force to be reckoned with. On this side lane, you have to send multiple people to defend against him right now, because even though RTO has 2 items right now, I don't think the matchup is still in his favor. So this Renekton will soon hit level 16, should still have the pressure against him. So I am not sure how much they'll be able to get from this Baron. The dragon is spawning in 10 seconds, but they have S8UL has a lot of vision inside the jungle of T2. TP's not really there, so not really a threat of any flank wards. As they start up the dragon, T2 are making their way through this.
Not quite sure about starting up the dragon over here, taking quite a bit of damage for no problem, but the Q connects plus the ultimate from Lux on this side. Kratos trying to zone Infi away on this side. Infi does have vision. Infi flags and drags forward, but Infi will be dead sentenced, but Infi has the smite. Infi will be stealing the Drake for his side, but the fighting end does not end. You're going to end up giving your own life plus the life of Catbot for that Drake, and that just brings you on to equal numbers for Drakes at this point. But I do not think that Infi would at all get that. The death sentence will yet again connect on to Nero. This seems like deja vu at this point, and Bob, I don't think there are many places that you can run. He did buy, I think, enough time with the W over there that it got him the execute technically towards the end. I think that got him past that 14-second minute mark. A bit of a smart IQ player towards him over on that side. But over here, this is Dead Corporal who will not mind walking into you over here, but he will mind when everybody will jump onto him. Kratos is not missing with these death sentences. Again and after again, the hooks connect, and this time they will capitalize. That's an MF. That's the same level as the Fed Renekton, by the way.
Yeah, S8UL just falling apart in fights. The Dragon Steel makes sense, but again, they just like extend the fight a little bit too much. Again, the gold lead on this MF. This MF is really strong right now. 4 items completed. The Hubris has 43 stacks already with 60 AD coming from the item. She has 103 AD just from that item. So like, she will one tap anyone that is not a Renekton or J4 and will 2-tap them basically, you know. So
exactly.
The map now, again, the Baron buff isn't long, is going to long for much, but this fight felt like it broke this game a little bit, because now this Renekton, who was really ahead, is actually behind in XP. Mbessa hitting level 16. She's soon gonna have her, what I assume is going to be a Death Suns or.
Okay, this might be Nero going back yet again. The bullet time cuts off his path, so he has to flash over the wall. So now that's a flashless Sidra, but the bullet time still on a bit of a CDR for themselves. Okay, on the top side, RTO will be fighting against Dead Corporal. The TP has to come in to provide some assistance. W with the flash forward with the ultimate is not enough damage, unfortunately, but Infi might be left to fend for himself over here because there are 5 members from T2. The character's animation has started, but it's not enough. The death sentence connects yet again onto the big crocodile, and another one, this time onto Bob on the bots, and the flash forward by Kratos. This man does not miss. The GA gets procced over here from the side of Sam, but he will not mind. Nero ends up going down for the 8th time this day. T2 will pick up the T2 of the side of S8UL on the top side, and meantime RTO will be picking up some farm bot side. They're walking down even more further. Only cat bot left alive for the side of S8UL, but I don't think the end is right here, but this is looking like the beginning of the end.
Yeah, just give the MVP to Kratos. His performance on this Thresh has been so good. Like, as much as MF's damage. Oh, wait, hold on. As Corki goes for a little bit of Frank, he's 1v4. DW flashes and gets 2.
Okay. I think the more importantly they had to do it was for the hubris stacks that were coming in too much at that point, and you're getting a huge amount of shutdown goal. So I think technically a bit worth from his side, especially that he has got double kills, and they are chasing for even more. Nero burns his flash to come in. The public execution does not connect from the Mbessa. She's going to glide and kite her way away, but here comes the flash and drag prevents it for a bit of the time being, but finally RTO does get to his safety. Oh, the deaths on him. Bob had just taken the step forward. He would have unfortunately met his maker at the point. Here comes the ultimate from Bob to try, the final flash to try and get something, but onto RTO, but no, doesn't connect. RTO walks away, and this MF that was huge now is without a guardian angel, gave over a huge bounty, and still has an existing bounty of 700.
Yeah, I think that might sort out itself. Or no, she still is very fed. Okay. But the main thing about that is that play provided enough time for S8UL to push out that top lane where the inhib just got opened. With this Baron spawning, that at least gives them some time to establish some vision control. As they choose to fight on the bot side, Renekton goes in onto the Zyra. He's very tanky, but the Zyra disengage is coming through. The hook lands onto the J4. The follow-up damage is there. This MF,
the Cataclysm. Yeah, the MF will just tap you. Ooh, the bullet time, a bitly miscued from him, I would say, because that guy was out anyway. Oh, the ultimate comes in from Bob, and it's going to be the Luden's Echo that ends up picking the kill. I think, the Arcane Comet Plus. I'm not quite sure which Arcade comes onto you, but you still end up going down from the side of W. Oh my god, where did Nero's HP go? That was just 1 Q to the face. Here comes the Scav, the ultimate onto Sam, but he doesn't take much damage. That's not even a fed Nero. The Flanton comes in, and the damage is coming out. Just look at the damage this MF is doing. Holy, that's 4 members down from the side of S8UL. Only Dead Corporal left standing as of yet, and Infi, the guy that we thought could have a fast game, especially on the J4, unfortunately has not shown up, at least in game number 1 as of yet.
Yeah, I don't understand this from S8UL. You had the push on the top side. Rather than like maybe contesting that area, they went blind into the bot side with the respawns coming in, and they were just not in a position to fight that 5v5. They just were too scattered, and yeah, MF just took over with like one by one, one-shotting everyone. That Syndra damage, oh my god, she took more than half her HP with just 1 Q, as T2 will now set their sights on this dragon. Still not soul, but third dragon for them. They're kind of trying to run a victory lap there, as they'll probably set their sights towards the bot lane.
The final spark. The final spark was trying to try and get something for themselves, but they will be walking down over further on this side, bot side. The tier 2 is getting pressured quite a bit, especially with these Power Pyramids. The one shot from these from Sam, it even had a couple of crystals already getting included on top of it. Over on the bot side, they're trying to make a play. The binding will not connect from Bob, and if you just stand here, there's no way you kill this cannon minion by the way. But look at TC. He's trying to go for a flank angle, but on the side, RTO is waiting around. He will be frightened vision and cover. There's a lot of plans, a lot of damage. Nero's already down to 50% HP. The bullet time used. The bullet time is enough to get the killer. Rampage for Sam yet again. 59 stacks on this. Hubris is looking to march in. A couple of autos is enough to take away the Nexus. Sam is a piece and he's protected. His Guardian Angel, I think, is going to be up in around 40 seconds time as well. So that's something to be looking forward to. Dead Corporal is trying to march forward. Can he slice and dice his way onto W, the Lantern Throne, just in case that you have to run away? W is playing around with it as well. Nicely done from Kratos. And like you said, I totally agree. If the win does go to T2, Kratos deserves the MVP for the hooks that he has done. The final execution will land onto Catbot on the backside. The public execution, my bad about that. But on the ultimate on the front over here, Dead Corporal chasing on to Sam over this side. Sam is just a monster. He goes unstoppable. He two-tapped that Renekton just like you predicted, Nugget. Nero just does nothing with the QE combo. There is no damage in this Syndra. That's T2 taking game number 1 in the best of 3 of the semifinals against S8UL.
Yeah, very, very well played by the side of T2. I'm not sure. Wait, did my mic have some problem? But okay, we'll discuss that later. But yeah, very, very well played. This Kratos and Sam combo coming from bot lane, they had so much pressure and they just carried the game through. RTO surviving that early and mid game very well. Showed up in one skirmish really, really good. And through that, they got the first Baron. And yeah, just overall, very, very well played from the side of T2. Map play was looking good for S8UL. And that is definitely their strength as well. But again, the skirmishing and fighting was going more towards the side of T2. Maybe that Syndra pickup just not providing enough value, you know. And then when they don't have that damage in coming from the AD carry position, sure, they have a Corki, but the Corki is, you know, like, he was also a lot more on the side lane. So yeah, they just didn't have enough damage coming through. So yeah, very well played from the side of T2. And this could be a very, very unexpected upset coming from their side if it goes this same way, you know.
It might look like that. And I think with that being said, guys, we will be taking a short break before we head into game number 2. We will take that short break and we will be coming back with the action. Don't go anywhere. This is the semifinals 2.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and
do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. wanna play tough.
Okay, guys, we are back. And guys, sorry about that long break. We did have a couple of players here and there. Most people from S8UL and some people from T2 that had to go and talk about the Asian Games. Remember, guys, that is coming up. Hopefully, one good Indian team will make it out of. They might be even talked about what else might be happening. But other than that side, this is the second semifinals. Let's see who goes into the grand final. It's between S8UL and T2. And most importantly, guys, this is game number 2. T2 ended up winning game number 1 over here. And Harambe, this might be a bit of a different picture because I think we have Lotus back in the picture.
Yeah. I think S8UL went like, okay, you qualify enough for us to play our main roster. So Nero has been benched now, and their main AD carry is coming in. So the priors might be different now that they don't have to ban Mel for the side of T2 for S8UL. So as we see again, Rel and Lulu ban coming in from T2 for targeting Bob's champ pool a little bit. Way, as I assumed, is still going to be a high prior pick for mid lane. So he's banned out. Neferi, very strong in the jungle, can be flexed into mid. So that's really good. I think the priorities will shift now. I think Karma, Ezreal will now rise up. Yunara might as well for bot lane because both these teams really like to play these champs that can control bot lane. And again, T2's bot lane was like the driving force behind their win in the last game. So Orianna blind pick coming in from W. Now that J4 is out, Y might be the only jungler that might be threatening immobile mid laner. So yeah,
Elise?
good. Elise doesn't scale as well in the meta. I think she's more of a
It
support.
doesn't scale, yeah, but the whole point is I think Envy is one of the guys who likes to pilot it, something that goes hard. But it's going to be the Nocturne instead, and that is going to be a bit, I think, of the counter of just not allowing your Orianna and Nocturne combo on the side of T2 over here. Let's see what Kagura will be looking to pick up as a counter after he sees a couple of more. But it's going to be the Ezreal, like you were talking about, coming in, and oh my god, with the Karma, the pokes, and the pokes. They're a lot. Let's see what the answer is, though, honestly, on the side of Sam, what he wants to fight against with the Ezreal. And we're going to see a Silas lock coming in early over here, and that's a locked up Silas. And we have seen RTO pilot this in the top, mind you, so this can be a bit of it's also very strong in the jungle at the current state. So this is a bit of a flex pick, and it looks like Sam's going to be playing a safe farming champ with the Severe also to match the Ezreal Severe powers and how you play on the side lanes later on.
Yeah, could be a severe pickup here. Like, what will be the pairing? Because the good enchanter pairings, the Milio and the Lulu, have been banned away. So yeah, they decide to go with the severe. I assume it could be a Karma pickup if they want to just lock a good bot lane for themselves. But yeah, with that Nocturne pickup, I really want to see what kind of side lanes they're playing with, because this Nocturne's threat on the side lane is where like he really shines. Braum pickup blind with Rel being banned. Rakan is open, so maybe it's something that they might look into. Again, Kratos was the driving force in the last game. His Thresh performance was insane, and he really had a lot of impact in those early and mid game skirmishes, making sure Sam was really fed to carry the late game. So now that the Braum is picked up, but the common enchanters being banned, maybe he pivots to a Rakan or a Karma. So let's see how the ban phase plays out.
Karma. I think he will honestly pivot towards the Karma side at this point. That's the best feature you have at your disposal. It puts you the movement speed to dodge out the prompt queues as well as the slows coming in furthermore. But we have entered the second phase of the banning phase, and we will be banning the Aatrox against RTO. He's known to play it quite a bit. Mind you guys, this is Fearless Draft, so what was played in game number 1 can no longer be selected, at least for the rest of the series. The Olaf ban to match it out. Mind you guys, this is Dead Corporal has substituted out. Lotus has come back in. So you see a much more traditional comps coming out from the side of S8UL. And this is them full 5-man strong. So we are expecting a heck of a competition, maybe even taking us to game number 3. Because game number 1 was pretty much a T2 resilient show and their team fighting prowess, I would say. And also catching on a bit of the unaware of Nero sometimes, the way he was lacking around. The set ban will be coming in as the final ban for the side of S8UL, matched by the Gwen. What kind of champs do you want to see picked up over here, Nugget?
I'm thinking if there's like I might be going on a limb here, but is
Mhm.
there a Vayne angle for DC on R5? There's a lack of engage
Ooh.
on the side of T2, and with the like the current jam pool, RTO might go for a Nar or Casante, and I think Vayne can be really good into it. You already have a Brom to have some kind of like a frontline value. Nocturne also being a little bit tanky. The Azir is the blind pick that they go for. Sorry, not a blind. An answer to Oriana. Oriana wins out early in the lane, but Azir does have a really good gang setup onto her post level 6. So let's see how that
No.
plays out. Ilawi blind. Okay, I mean it's interesting because again the Nocturne wants to go in. The Brom also really wants to like be there in your face to try to proc his passive into you.
Mhm.
So Ilawi is really good into those champs. It's still a blind pickup, but again that Vayne can have some value over here. So I'm still looking at DC and seeing if he is playing with the idea of picking up Vayne on that R5. Let's see how T2 decides to round out their
That
comp.
that fate would be immense. You dodge out on the silence. You can dodge a lot of the tacticals as well. You can do. You have a lot of agency in these team fights, especially if you hit the mid to late game stage. And the Rakan that you've been talking about since basically R2 is being picked up over here by the side of Kratos. And the Vayne pick. Oh my God, Nugget! You went out on a limb and you fucking hit a home run. I'm sorry for cursing, but we've cursed about that at this point, Nugget.
Yeah. It was the lack of engage, and this Nocturne picked up that early. You want a strong side lane to play with, and this Vayne just made so much sense. That Ilawi, very mobile champ, can be harassed a lot, and her skill shots are very slow, so the Vayne can really dodge out on it. And if you are a bit of like know the history of DC, he has played a lot of ADC as well. So Vayne being really strong in the meta, it just like made a lot of sense for that R5 pickup. The comp wise, let's see. The engage options that uh,
Mhm.
SAT will have, it's mostly
So there's
Nocturne
yeah,
going in solo, but the Azir can
just
follow up. I'm not
yeah.
sure he does. He wants to because it's still a
Mhm.
Rakan and Lawi that can, spoil his plans. You don't really want to go into the range. You get CC'd and burst down too easily. But they have decent range, and the main thing is this Vayne. If you can give resources to this Vayne, you have again a very very strong side laner, which they also had in the last game. So they have options to play on the map. A lot of more of a classic team fighting coming from the side of T2. Oriana, Severe, they just want to clear waves, get to that 25-30 minute timestamp, and then they'll just blast you in team fights if you ever overstep or just don't respect the amount of damage, AoE damage that can come from these champs.
And the shockwave combos that you have with the Silas and the Rakan are going to be really good for Oriana as well. So you did take away the Nocturne for her, but there are other options, and they've exactly gone for those kind of things at that point. Let's see how well Kratos will do on this spot with with the Rakan, how well the engages come, because we have been seeing him do MVP like performance in game number one on the Thirst. Can he get the same kind of engage against now an SE2 member that went strong? Now with you having a more experienced ADC, it's going to be harder definitely to punish on the bot side, and you have to sustain. Yes, but like we said before, you are going to build a comp where you want to farm and get to a point where you're strong. But if you just keep on fighting from minute two onwards, everything about the plan goes out the window the second the first fist is thrown.
Yeah, a bit of a contrast coming in jungle picks. Last time it was the Zyra for Kagura, and he preferred that farming style more, just like out farm, get the tempo, and then make the plays. This time, the Nocturne in the hands of Infi is it's going to be like more of a farming style for him. He wants to get to that level 6 power spike, and then the first ultimate is where my eyes are at. Where can he try to make impact? I mean, I assume it should be topside. I really, really want SATUL to put as many resources as they can to this Vayne, because this Vayne might make or break this game. With her side lane pressure against this Ilawi, if she gets ahead, it would be even hard for this Ilawi to stand in a tower and farm. So matching the Vayne might just be out of question. And again, they don't really have the lockdown that they would have preferred having against the Vayne. The Rakan sure has CC if he can get to the Vayne, but the condemn coming from Vayne can really shut him down as well. Severe, very mobile ADC as well. So if the Vayne can find a flank, can be really effective against their comp. So all eyes on how Infi is able to farm up in the early game, and then how they are able to put resources into this Vayne. But yeah, it should be a side of like, okay, we have winning mid jungle early on. versus we have a very strong top lane counter. So let's see how they are able to manage their resources and who gets ahead early.
That is true, and it's going to be very hard to also nail down onto an S8UL and Vayne with the kind of comp you have. You don't have a click and point CC essentially on your side, and they have a lot of mobility in terms of the arcane shift, just the tumbles away from the Vayne. So there's a lot to be played around with. It's going to be hard for them to catch on to their targets, honestly, I think, from the side of T2. But let's see what they can play out. Guys, this is a reminder, if you are just tuning into the series, this is game number 2 of this best of 3. Game 1 went over to the side of T2. Now S8UL bolster their ranks with the form of Lotus coming in, with Nero sitting out. Let's see what cover is in store for us, because you have a nice poke on bot side. Like, you can get the slows in, you can get an unexpected route up for yourself. We get to see ourselves in the rift for game number 2. Infi had a bit of a stinker in game number 1. I think he entered the game with unfortunately 0 kills, but now we'll be looking to bounce back. And they're talking about different contrasts in jungles, like you're saying. This Silas can get early ganks in really well, and as a Nocturne, you pretty much just want to power farm till that level 6 mark, where you can start making an impact with your dives, with you going on maybe the Eloy top side, with you getting your Vayne ahead. But I think earlier on you will try to have to hover, because I think also from the minds of S8UL, they want to gank up against this Vayne to create pressure there on that side. Zenyu, look at him sitting in this bush. DC and Infi are walking onto him. They will pinch him up, but he does have a backup in the form of W, in the form of just hanging around. You have a lot of pressure. You're gonna get some couple of deep wards though. That will give a lot of info to the side of S8UL about how the pathing will be from Kagura.
Yeah, this Vayne is very strong in the 1v1, right? So they just want to make sure that Silas is not doing any cheeky level 3 ganks, 3 camp clear into a top side. He is starting his wolves on the side of T2 for Kagura. So maybe he might still skirt around the vision. The Vayne will have info for it, as there's an all-in coming in. The Brom passive
barrier
procs.
burn, passive proc, barrier burn. Sam is still trading out over here. The heal gets procced from both sides on this side, but that's Kratos actually taking. I'm not quite sure why we are just wailing our fists. We were just talking about the flash forward plus the arcane shift. The barrier is enough to save the life of Lotus, and he gets a double kill for himself, or 100 gold bounty on his head. And I'm not quite sure why we are going fist for fist against something like a Brom over here early on.
Yeah, Ezreal Brom is so strong level 1, especially with the stacking passive coming in from Ezreal's, giving him a lot of attack speed. So this is not how you want to play the matchup. You want to control the waves with the Sivir, but yeah, they just fumble the all-in, and as we can see, the pressure coming in. I mean, this is gonna be just no hands, just vibes for RTO. He's just gonna chill and try to get farm. As there's a bit of a
gonna try to get farm. Catbot will be going for it. The Brom comes in, he's trying to get another kill over here. W will be forced to burn his flash that Bob had burnt earlier as well. Okay, nice pull onto the soul. A lot of damage coming into DC. The condemn against the turret. That's a dead corporal. Very low on HP, but even as RTO, you can't even flash for because there is an exhaust. Kratos goes for it, knocks up onto Lotus, but Lotus does not care. He dodges out onto the boomerang, and his support is back here just in time. Lotus got a lot of free XP also for himself. Oh, misses out on that mini, but is looking to go for it. They are marching over here. Sam has to burn his flash. They are not respecting the pressure that S8UL's bot lane can dish out.
Yeah, it's they can't really be hitting tower there. Basically, they had to just take their small wins, get the crash, maybe get a recall by a cull. As Infi has made his way into the bot side scuttle first, Silas will have to go all the way around to the top scuttle if he wants to get his 7 camp clear done. As there's a gank on the mid lane brewing, but I don't think they have enough setup.
There is not enough setup. In the bot side, we have another flash. The spell shield getting burnt by Sam. Doesn't have that. In the meantime, Infi just walks away. He's trying to fight actually for the second scuttle, but the scuttle is already picked up by the time he makes his appearance, and unfortunately cannot make an impact in the way that he thought he could at that side. On the bot side, Sam has to be careful to dodge the concussive blows from the Brom. If that passive stacks up, this is never going to be good. His spell shield should be back up, so he can dodge at least one ability per se, but he eats a Q straight to the face instead from S8UL. S8UL actually has his refillable potion. He has a long sword as well, so he has a bit of attack damage and has picked up the tier, so getting his stacking. That was like almost a perfect back timer for S8UL. But on the top side, RTO will get exhausted, has to burn the flash to get away. A nice sidestep by DC onto the tentacles extending towards him. And RTO, yeah, like you said, has to just pretty much just survive. He just wants to be in a point that he's not good enough when Silas comes that they can 2v1 against this wave.
Yeah, would have really wanted to shove that wave in, as there's a bit of a trade coming in mid lane, but won't really result too much. Both mid laners don't have their ults yet. As Rakan walks up, but yeah, this is where you pick Rakan into the Braum. He can aid the Q for the Sivir and then just like dash away. So yeah, Vayne gets. Crucially, I was like keeping my eyes on that Vayne's mana bar. It was really low. So crucially, she was able to, with the pressure coming from Nocturne, able to crash that wave. She did not have TP, so still worked out fine for her. 13 CS lead in top as Arcane Shift forward from the S8UL. Braum has 2 stacks of his passive on the Sivir.
I think they're fine.
Yeah, okay, they'll be
Okay, now Kratos will get stunned up over here. Does eat a bit more damage for that. They're still walking up. They look like they're shining like their jungler is close by. That's the kind of positioning I thought they were taking in that side. And they are, because that is exactly where Kagura is. But look at the other side. Infi is also close. He isn't level 6 though yet, so can't come up with the paranoia to come in from the darkness, but he is close by. I don't know if they have the read, that so is Kagura. Here they make the first move from the side of S8UL. Kratos will have to back away. The stacks are landing on one mortar, could be enough. Kratos instead ends up going back in and straight in support for support, but Lotus barrier burns and you has to try get away. The emotes getting flashed. This side Sam should be going down, and he will. A double kill for Infi. He's already got 2 more than the last game, and this is the kind of start that we expect from S8UL.
Yeah, Lotus just has a dog in him, you know, like every time he hits a W, he's eating forward. You know that he challenges you to go onto him, but yeah, he's just playing really well on that edge and making sure he's able to do as much damage as he can before going down. He doesn't even go down. So yeah, that Sivir also didn't really have any item other than Dawn's Blade. Now has picked up the BF Sword, but yeah, just didn't have any follow-up damage to contribute in that fight. So again, another bot side skirmish going in really in the favor of S8UL. This Nocturne 2-0 already. He's getting towards his Stride Breaker, which I assume is going to be when he'll become he will truly be online when his ult also procs. So that's more fighting on the side of bot lane.
The bot side, the Arcane Shift forward as well. Kratos goes in, does knock up Lotus, but Lotus flashes forward. He does end up getting the stun. The concussive blows are enough. Sam should be going down. Lotus with an aggressive play with the help of Bob picks up yet another kill. He doesn't look to be done. W, nice sidestep from Kratos. He knew if that ends up happening, you could spell it. In the meantime, their jungler Infi has picked up the Drake, and this instant change in roster working wonders for the side of S8UL. Lotus already on a killing spree, a 250 bounty on his head, and no, have to be, oh, this might even be a dive onto Kratos, but no, the timing is not about right, because you know Sam should be walking about. Instead, it's just going to be clearest of the wards and going out. Kratos with a double man knockup. Lotus eats a turret shot, but here comes the Glacial Fissure to buy some time. It's enough. Lotus makes it out with his life. No summoners have to be expended. It looks scary for a second.
Yeah. Wait, as it still continues,
Oh my
Rakan
God.
will just cancel the back, but yeah, I think Lotus will be able to get back to his base safely. They do drop some tempo, so this will be like 2 plays going in the favor of Sivir. Some compensation for all she's suffered in this lane, but yeah, I don't think it's enough though. The lead 3-0 on this S8UL, so accelerated towards his Triforce, and once he gets his Triforce, and if it's before Sivir gets the first item, Sivir usually does well into the S8UL, but when there's this much of a power gap, S8UL has the mobility to really punish this immobile Sivir. You know, he has so many abilities that he can use to make sure that the Sivir spell shield does not get the maximum value as she wants it to. As the grubs have been started up, there's a reset coming in for W, so they should be free. He is steeping back, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's too late.
Steeping to get some tempo in the lane. I think he wants to shove this in before Catbot makes it back, maybe get a little bit of a slight XP advantage, but instead, no, he will not get that. Catbot does go forward, but nope, chooses not to. Now just tempting a bit. He does have a Bob waiting around in the bush, but there's a ward that Brom is standing on. So there's complete vision. So W knows where the danger is, where to look out from. And exactly this, both supports close by each other, tailing one another. Nocturne wants to go for more of a clear. That's Kagura finishing his blue buff, trying to walk for. In terms of CS numbers, at least bot side, Sam is doing fairly okay. Okay, Sam now chooses to walk forward with Lotus. This is Lotus without backup, but there is the Trickster. He has the Arcane Shield, but here comes the ultimate from Kratos. The charm is enough. Sam doesn't have the damage though at this point. In the meantime, the Paranoia comes in over here. Infi trying to go for a kill. The heal is enough to give the movement speed towards Sam to make it out. The Winter's Bite connects, but the concussive blows will not be stacked up. They will get away with their life. Catbot from this side. The chain's barely missing out from the side of Kagura. It was a nice play. It was a nice presence of mind from the mid laner to sidestep that he did have vision, to be fair, on to that Silas, if I'm not wrong. But still, well enough not to end up giving up your life over there. A lot of action, but no deaths or no casualties.
Yeah, crucially, Sevir's flash has been blown now, so she's again very susceptible to the next Nocturne ult. And yeah, it's just I think Kagura in all this madness has done a really good job to pick up like a CS lead for himself. Is only down a kill, but has 15 CS lead, and so like he's farming up really well. He'll scale really well into this mid game, going towards his rocket belt. First item coming through, it's gonna be, I forget its name. For Nocturne. Hexblade. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, so a bit of ultimate ability is coming in, more all-in power, giving him some more move speed and attack speed when he pops his ult. So yeah, this Nocturne now on his next ult will be really, really scary.
And not just that, he gets the ultimate ability haste as well, right? So he's going to be getting a lot more paranoias, and this is a very good item to get if you're trying to snowball it. But okay, on this side, W might have been in a bit of trouble for a couple of seconds. It was looking like Infi wanted to collapse. On the bot side, the Winter's Bite spell sheeted by Sam over there. Here, the soul taken away by RT. The Condemn comes in from Dead Corporate, but now he's feeling the brunt of these trading on the top side. Unfortunately, couldn't do over here. The Winter's Bite narrowly missing out. Nocturne is close by, but I don't think a dive is honestly on the books. They are walking forward. They might bait Kratos when he tries to walk into the bush to ward. Essentially, on the top side, DC suffering quite a bit. Their pings of going in, but no going in whatsoever on the map. Nobody else except the Silas and Nocturne have completed an item yet. Lotus getting close by, has 2 out of 3 items. Force 3D Force, East Force, aggressive Arcane Shift forward. Now doesn't have it to dodge out the knock from the Rakan. Over here, you have Silas close by. Silas is trying to go over this way so he doesn't get spotted out, but will still end up getting spotted out. The Oracle Lens does clear out the vision, and that's what you're forcing Lotus and Bob to back up, at least for the time being.
Yeah, lots of contest happening in the bot side, and that's because this dragon is spawning. Oh, wait, there's an all-in on the way in there. She survives with just a sliver of her HP, and that's really good. Into the RTO has done a really good job stabilizing this matchup. Even had to blow the flash early on, but yeah, he's gotten now 3 plates in the solo isolated 1v1. But yes, this dragon I think is the main focus now. S8UL already has one, but both these teams would like to start stacking dragons because again they scale really well, both these compositions. So no one wants to have that threat of an early soul be pinning them, against this game. So as S8UL walks into the pit, they have started it up. Bot prio in favor. Kratos coming in,
I think
has refreshes wards.
Yeah. Okay, no wait, there's a TP coming in. They might be looking to contest. Honestly, this might be too late in terms of contention. The Drake is low. Oh my god, the flag forward! The smite comes in! It's stolen by Kagura. Here comes Kratos as well, the Paranoia, to come into that nice 3-man shockwave at the back of it as well. Infi has to flash to get out, but Sam can dish out the damage as well on this bot side. Bob should be going down. Lotus is going to Arcane shit forward into 2 members. I'm not quite sure about that, Lotus. The flash failure from him, the shutdown comes in. It's all going into ruin for the side of S8UL. A triple kill comes in for Sam, and oh my god, what a hero play coming in from Kagura.
Yeah, that was really, really well. The flash smite, he was just on time to get it. But for me, the hero, again, Kratos is stepping up so much. He locked down 3 people right at the corner of the dragon pit, so allowing the Orianna to get into the range to land a 3-man shockwave, and that was the turning point. From there, they had done enough of a damage that Sivir could then unleash. She went untouched throughout the fight until the very end of it, and yeah, she has the Yuntal completed, and the DPS was just couldn't be matched anymore. So very well played from the side, like a bit late of a contest, but still working out for in the favor of T2.
It is a late contest on the top side. A lot of emotes being exchanged between these two members, but this Vayne is also, I believe, looking to be going for that hex plate first item for herself, and that's what we typically now see from top Vaynes as well. Bot side, Lotus and Bob running on the pressure onto Sam, has to burn spell sheet in case anything actually had connected, but now finally a Q does connect. Kratos will also make his appearance yet again on the bot side, and Sam, after I think a 0-3 start, is now looking pretty good. Okay, bot side, Lotus has to be careful. A lot of these arcane shift forwards aggressive are now starting to get punished now by Sam, who does have damage. He has his Yundrals completed, has another BF sorting, so he has the damage for himself. This here comes the true short barrage, but will not connect. It doesn't even connect on the wave that was coming behind it, so unfortunately not anything gained by it. But now with the clearance on this vision, here comes the Rakan ultimate forward. Kratos is charging like a man possessed. Lotus might get out, but I'm not sure Bob will. And here comes the glacial fissure as a dying sentence from the side of Bob. On the backlines, Infi is going on to Sam with that paranoid. W has made his appearance. The shockwave just for the Nocturne is enough as well. That kill going into the hands of Kagura across the board. It's a 2-for-2, a lot of chaos, but kills galore for both sides. Sam now looking with 4 kills to match that of Lotus, and is also up in terms of CS. So given the kind of start his laning phase had, I think he's bounced back quite well.
Yeah, the Sivir, that dragon fight, again turning him around, giving him, like, I think he got 2 kills from there, another kill from a bot lane skirmish that happened. So now he's already halfway through building an Infinity Edge. The Sivir, it's gonna be so hard to contest on midways now. So she's gonna like scale now. That is just a fact. It's just like how much can you done before she reaches that like 3 or 4 item spike where she will just take over team fights, and to be honest, this Vayne pick, she has 30 CS lead, but it hasn't given them that much of a value. By now, I would have preferred if she would have maybe taken the tower, or maybe a bit more pressure coming from her at transferring to other lanes. But again, the focus has been on the bot side. So in the individual 1v1, she's doing decent enough, but I would like to see a bit more from this R5, coming into play. So let's see if the focus shifts now on the top side as the Herald has spawned, to maybe break open the tower and unlock this Vayne on the map. That can be a really good point of pressure for the side of S8UL.
It can be. I would like Infi to just pretty much perma gank top now at this point. Just keep on putting the pressure over there with the Vayne on repeated spawn, especially with the Hexblade being built first for that Nocturne. It has the tendency. But talking about itemizations, a lot being built across Zeke's Convergence for the Rakan. We have the Nashor's Tooth coming in for the Azir. That's a nice little power spike for him. So the Bandle Pipes coming in for the Braum. So the attack speed galore for all 3, the Vayne, the Azir, and the Ezreal later on. But it's going to be up to these ultimates, honestly, in these team fights. Kratos already proving beautifully how well he can pilot his. It's going to be up to the Shockwaves. It was a good 3-man Shockwave in the Drake pit that did put a lot of damage onto the members of S8UL. So these kind of ultimates are going to come in. And what kind of ultimates are you looking for the Silas to steal over here?
I mean, the Azir and Braum are really good, to be fair. And if he can catch the Ezreal ultimate before a fight, especially after level 11, which he has reached now, the cooldown becomes short enough that you can then look at 30 seconds before a fight is about to start, you throw out the Ezreal ultimate as poked or for vision, and then you will have it back up in the fight. So again, the Braum and Nocturne ult, if he wants to really go forward, engage into them, or the Azir ult, if he can find a flank, it can also be used as engage or disengaging for her Sivir or the Orianna, which are again very immobile. So he has the options. Like none of these are like super standout ultimates, but it does have give him some versatility in how he can approach fights. So yeah, and again, Kagura has been doing really good. 40 CS up. Almost 40 CS up in jungle, and he's kind of shut down Infi. He's matched most of the plays and has come out a bit ahead in terms of like farm. So yeah, he's playing really well. But across the board, farm seems to be pretty much even. The gold is slightly in favor of T2. Nothing really to uh, look into more than the 600 gold lead. So it's shaping up to be something, but nothing concrete yet. It hasn't transferred into a full item lead anywhere yet.
Yeah, it hasn't with that item lead. If you don't have the X plate on the top side, every time you burn your ultimate, you have to wait a bit longer. So it's about Vayne trying to hit that power spike for her. But one versus one, she would be pretty fine at this point. Let's just wait to see how she goes. She's not, yeah, like you saying, I would have liked to see more plating taken away by the Vayne by this point. I would have liked to see some pressure, but that's not possible, especially with a Nocturne pickup already and with the amount of skirmishing that is happening across the map, especially on the bot side, that pressure that is being applied, that is just fighting after fighting. There is no of that slow farming of up to the 20-25 minute mark where then you can put pressure. It's just action one after another at this point. In the mid lane, there are a lot of ages completed for the runner. She has 360 stacks on her tier if she wants to advance then to Service Embrace, especially the late point. Only 4 stacks onto Kagura over here on the Dark Seal. So at this point, we are just waiting for a player to just rejoin over here. But let's see from you, Nugget, would you like to do any predictions about this match before we progress any further?
It is hard. The main thing I'm looking at is it's a dragon apiece for both sides, but crucially they have picked up grubs. So this as the game is now going to open up a bit more on and like side lanes will get open up a bit more. This Vayne and Azir can really melt down those side lane towers. So I would really like to see if the shift happens towards this Herald. And if S8UL are able to pick up this Herald and open up the map a bit more, I think their chances increase exponentially in this game because this Vayne, if she can push in the side lanes and then converge to create a man advantage on this like mid or top lane plays, that could be what breaks the game open. But again, scaling pretty much even across the board. Sure, the Vayne will be a very big side lane threat, but the team fight, the AoE damage coming from the side of T2 is nothing to be scoffed at either. So it's just going to be a mismatch of playstyles and see who can execute on it better. The chances right now, if this Herald doesn't go in the way of SATUL, are favoring T2 for me personally.
Yes, I also believe it. If S8UL aren't going to change a bit of their fortunes, if Dead Corporal can't get the kind of lead that we want, especially that he's, I believe, the kind of person that you will have to protect in these team fights. If he gets accelerated, he's the one that can take it across the finish line to that crucial game number 3. But until then, we are going to be questioning quite a bit. Bot side, you can see this tier 1 should be going down fairly shortly for themselves, and that Kagura is close by. We do have Dead Corporal reconnecting. Let's hope this is the last reconnection for him, because you can see in the chat, it just reconnects and deconnects from that man. And we don't see, I think, anything else of significance. Rift Herald should be picked up over here. And what do you think about the tempo of, the Atakan getting removed? I don't think we have talked about that ever on this cast.
Personally, if I give my biased opinion as an ADC, I loved Atakan. So I'm not like super happy about it being removed. Not because I like the objective, I just like that it forced a team fight at 20 minutes, and like team fighting is what I live for, is why I play League. So yeah, personally not a fan of it, but obviously for the game health and now how it was very objective overloaded, I think it was the right decision to do. There were just way too many objectives. 2 sets of grubs, Atakan, with like Baron spawning at 25, yeah, just like the game became less of game and more about who gets to the objectives and just like gets a lead through that. So there was less strategy involved. So personally, not a fan, but I can see why it had to be done.
I completely agree. I love the team fighting potential of Atakan as well. As a jungler, I think their life is just misery at that point, because they're just going from objective to objective. They will never be getting the Mufkeks. But on the plus side, I think we do have the reconnections coming in. I think the unpause should be getting away, and that's exactly what happens. Our camera has miraculously shifted away. If we can just bring that back into perspective. Yes, just enjoying the view of the Rift at the moment. Bot side, that tier 1 should be going down. But oh, we missed the action. Catbot has joined the fray. It's a double kill coming up into this fight. Both the jungler and the mid laner from T2 going down. S8UL after this pause break coming out on top and coming out in some fashion. And these are the two carries that you want the kills only, barring, you know, Dead Corporal, who's not having the best. Lotus is getting very greedy to try and get this turret. He will have to Arcade Shift plus to short barrage to gain some distance, and the turret does end up going down. He does get what he intended for. He's 5-1 and 5 over on this side. Kratos goes forward with the flurry, but he has nowhere to dash to. I'm not quite sure you wanted to stop this recall. It doesn't give you anything except a painful death.
Yeah, bit of a head scratcher coming in from Kratos over there. Like, the play is lost, it's fine, you know, just like maybe use your tempo into something more productive. Just go ward up towards the mid lane or the top side. But yeah, just ends up falling down. So that's in isolation of that play, a tower and 3 kills going to the side of S8UL. So now suddenly I favor their chances a lot more in this game. I don't think it's that even anymore. This Ezreal 5-1. 4-1 on the
Yeah, he's massive.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's a bit of
on
a
this
cheese
side,
coming
the
in.
shockwave coming next. Infi gets caught lacking in his own jungle. Unfortunately for him, that space is closed down, and with that, there should be pings on the Rift Elder, and there are pings over there. We're going to be marching over there for the time being. Unfortunately for Infi, not having the best of series, not the kind of performance we expect from this man. Another pause has come into effect. The League of Legends has become the League of Pause, ladies and gentlemen, but that does allow us to break down what unfortunately went wrong for them. Good planning for the side of T2 to actually be in that position, knowing exactly where Infi is going to walk up to. The good tracking on their part, and they do reap the rewards for it with the kill onto him with this Rift Herald for themselves, that they can even further accelerate into even more turrets for them. And I think with the Nocturne slightly being behind, plus the Vayne not getting online the point that I want her to be over here, a lot falls onto the shoulders of Catbot and Lotus, especially in these big team fights.
Yeah, Kratos is just a genius. Like, we take away everything we did. Like, he went there to stop their tempo. He had everything planned out. He's like, you know, he knew everything that was going to happen. He stops their tempo, make sure the Braum is not on time to contest Vision on the top side with the Nocturne, and the Nocturne ends up going down. Ezreal also stayed way too long in both sides. So again, getting the wins for S8UL, but they dropped tempo too much for that. So yeah, it's just not respecting the fact that they did, while they did win on the bot side, it was very far away from top. They just didn't have the numbers to contest there, and very good pick from W and Kagura going into that jungle and cheesing the Nocturne. They should give them prior towards the Hery.
Can production please stop messing with this bar, please? Production? Yes, please. Let Nugget talk about the good things over here. But okay, another pause seems to be in effect. The pause timers shut down quite a bit from their side, but oh my, I'm not quite sure. On that side, Lotus looking to be building his Shojin fast enough, or maybe even going for that Sheridan's Grudge. Other than that, he's 5-1-5, Azir is 4-1-2, right? CS-wise, W is pretty bang even with Catbot. Top-wise, you have that slight lead in the form of DC getting that, but items are still 1:1 apiece between them. Talk about jungles. Infi had a pretty good start to the game, but especially after the last 2 times that he has died, and that last one where he just gets caught lacking in his own jungle slightly a bit, not even just due to his fault. He was ganged up on. I think now they've slowed him down quite a bit. I think the way you pressure S8UL quite a bit is that you target Infi. Like, if you make sure that he can't snowball, he doesn't get momentum for his team, it does change a lot about the game plans of how S8UL plays.
Yeah, as we can see, T2, because of that pickup on the Nocturne, they should be guaranteed on this objective. They will pick up the Herald, maybe look to open up top so that the Vayne is a little bit more vulnerable. Vayne or Azir, a bit more vulnerable on this side lanes, can maybe threaten them a bit more. The problem with this build that Vayne has gone for, which is the meta build, obviously, the thing is, if this build does not have the lead against someone who's building armor, she's not the same Vayne, you know, she's not a Blade of the Ruined King Rage Blade Vayne that would melt through regardless of whether you have armor or not. The max health true damage will not be clocking that much because I assume she's going for an SS reverse second, so she won't have the attack speed needed to melt through the HP bar of this Ilaoi that effectively. So a bit concerned about that.
On the bot side, RTO takes the soul of Dead Corporal, is looking to be going in with his own ultimate. Bob comes in for some effect. The Witcher's Bite connects onto him, but that's the end of that exchange. In the meantime, in the mid lane, Sam procs the spell sheet but doesn't block the damage, so doesn't get the heal back up. Azir is going to hurt quite a bit to this ADC that is going on the bot side. It was RTO sitting on a ward, so Dead Corporal knows exactly where this Eloy is, but he's not giving it away that he knows. But now will be seen, no matter what, regardless on the map. Infi might be getting caught out yet again. Here's the stolen Nocturne ultimate, but unfortunately for them with the Shockwave combo, it didn't find anybody. They were trying to do a Uno reverse in that it being this. Here comes the Streamer Shuffle. It was a bit too early though. It's before. Over that side, Catbot ends up going down. They're trying to march forward. The quickness from Kratos to create some distance as well, and create distance he did on the back edge on that point. Here comes the summon of the Rift Herald. They want this tier 1 turret and they want it now in the mid lane. They will pick it up. The Rift Herald goes for a second excursion. Sam will sit in. There are a lot of pings coming in. Here comes the Vayne. Dead Corporal with the Condemn against the wall. It's not enough. He doesn't have the damage. He doesn't have the attack speed like you were saying. Lotus against the world. Arkin shifts away. Flashes across the wall. The chains connect from the silence onto the chickens. Follows up on fall through. It's not enough damage. The stolen Ezreal ultimate. The stolen True Shot Barrage is enough for the final pick. Kagura gets the kill onto Ezreal, and it is not looking good for S8UL.
Kagura is just feeling himself right now. That play, even though early the Nocturne, stolen Nocturne ultimate and the Orianna combo didn't work out, he still finds the dive onto the Azir, making sure that the E is a little bit delayed so the Azir ult does not knock him away. And yeah, the Zhonya's was there, so dive working out. Ilaoi is in a bit of a 1v3 right now, but should be fine as there's a backup coming in from Orianna. But yeah, Kagura is really driving this game home right now, has very good CS lead, is 5-2 right now, and it's not just like he has these stats backing up, his gameplay is backing it up. He's playing really well. He's finding these really good angles to attack the backline of S8UL to get onto these Fed carries and punishing their misposition.
And that's also more importantly the flash also getting burned from the Ezreal. So one only Arcane shift you get in that next team fight, depending on how long the duration is. On the top side, that will be spotted out by Catbot that there were 2 more members for the side of T2 walking up towards him. Instead, it's a battle of attack speed. Over here on the top mid lane, Sam pops the ultimate, the Call of the Hunter. They will march forward, but I'm not quite sure they were going to achieve anything quite so ever with that. Instead, it's just Sam taking quite a beating from Lotus. He walked up, took too many Qs straight to the face. Unfortunately, has to back away. Catbot walks forward, doesn't have, or he does have the Streamer Shuffle. He intends to throw RTO under the turret, but for now, instead, very content on farming the Winter's Bite, narrowly missing out onto Kratos. But the Qs from Lotus just keep on connecting onto Sam. Sam has to start dodging a couple of them or just sidestepping them. It's not working for him. Infi has ultimate, is looking for a charge, but there is no wave that he can actually collapse on. I think they're waiting for the next one, and that might mean that we need to back up in the mid lane, and that's why W should be close by, but W instead is going to the bot side. In the meantime, in the top side, Catbot might get collapsed on. Instead, they're choosing to back away from the side of T2. Sam has to get blockage from the side of Kratos from these Qs that are raining down towards him. Finally, sidestepping quite a few of them now. Lotus still dishing out quite a bit of damage, but here comes Kagura, the stolen Glacial Fissure should be coming out yet any moment. Here comes the Paranoia, the flash being matched by the side of Sam. He will get away. The Shirima Shuffle gets one, but it's not enough over here. That's Catbot stuck against his own wall. He can't walk away. Dead Corporal has come into the fray as well, but Dead Corporal with the amount of Lotus DPS coming through in the fight. Now the carries to the side of S8UL coming online. That's going to be Lotus getting his 6th kill of the game, and Dead Corporal very so getting much needed gold in his pocket.
Yeah, it looked so good early on. The Brom getting knocked up and the Oriana TP coming in at the right position. She finds a three-man shockwave, but the extended fight, it just wasn't enough. Like there was a TP disadvantage as well. So the Vayne obviously had the push in the bot, so she was able to move in. The Ilaoi crucially didn't have TP, so she just remained in top lane, didn't move for the fight. So it was a 4v5 in the favor of S8UL, and they make it happen.
They do make it happen, and they make it happen very much so nicely for themselves. Lotus is a man without any fear whatsoever. The way that he's stepping up in these fights, Sam unfortunately has to be more careful. There's a lot more poke coming honestly towards his side, and there's two carries that he has to worry about instead of one. Here pops the ultimate from Severe. They're trying to match for the Arcane Shift already burned from Lotus. In mind you, he doesn't have flash. Here comes the quickness plus the shockwave. Two members should be going down, but Lotus is still alive. Lotus is kiting for his life. They still can't get the kill, but now finally they wipe out three members from the side of S8UL. This should be Baron picked up, but there are two blinking HP bars. DCC, this one auto from the tumble is enough. Dead Corporal should be going down as well. Sam should be going down before that. A triple kill for him over the top side. DC is trying to go for a quadra, but no, the flash forward from Kagura is enough. But DC does what his team needs, and that is to stop the Baron. Picks up very much needed even more gold for himself. Has completed Essence Reader, looks to be completed his utils or even just the Razor, Storm Razor for him, and he's got a couple of good crit now. And now with the attack speed being built up, this is a Vayne that you have to be very, very careful of.
Yeah, yeah. The thing I said about this build was like it would not be the best into the Ilaoi. Well, if you don't attack her, it doesn't matter, right? Like you just go for the squishy targets. Again, T2 winning that fight, but I think just again the greed coming in that also played a part in the first game. The health bars was just a little too low. They didn't have vision on the Vayne, and she just gets 3 kills. The Flash Kingmaker from the Silas does end her there. Wait, there's a dragon spawning right now. Vayne is very far away, has the TP.
Okay, she does have TP. She should be walking in over here. Space being acquired by T2 over here. S8UL choosing to forfeit some of the area that they had earlier taken on. Drake is going low. It's around 5k HP marks. The tentacles barely missing out from RT on the flank. You can see Dead Corporal is waiting around on the side. If they recognize it from the side of T2, and they will because there is a ward over there. Vayne, very hard to actually enter this fight, but they are getting pressure from two sides. That is T2. They could be collapsed on. Here comes the severe ultimate getting popped on this side. The Paranoia comes in, but it's too late. The Shurima Shuffle not gonna come in on this side. Here comes Infi into the fight. One by one, members of S8UL go. Finally, the Shurima Shuffle comes in, but Bob is not dead. Dead Corporal is not dead. Lotus should be going down, but DC is alive. The flash forward, the passive from the concussive blows is enough. It's DC versus Kagura, and Kagura knows it might be tough. DC also respecting the chase. That should be up. It is a very, very bloody exchange. Drake goes over to the side of T2. The only survivors are Kagura and DC, respectively, one on either side. And oh my, this is soul point for Ocean Soul as well for the side of T2.
Yeah, I think that they were just T2 was in a bad position there because the Vayne was flanking and threatening the backline of T2, so they had to really pull the trigger to go forward. But the engage, a lot of the damage getting blocked by the Brom E from the Sivir, so it took a little bit too long for them to threaten one side. So the Vayne comes from the other side and takes away the blinking health bars of T2, making sure that at least the fight goes on their on even terms. But again, it was Dragon picked up by the side of T2. 3 Drakes for them, they're on soul point. So again, the pressure of the soul, of that Ocean Soul, which again really favors the side that wants to have an extended fight, which right now was favoring S8UL, but it can really tip the favor in the favor of T2 if it goes through.
It's also about who gets instantly popped in those extended fights, like who's left for the rest of those extended fights. From the top side, they have started the Baron over here, but T2 is zoning S8UL quite very nicely on this side. The Paranoia is available to Infi, but there is no vision. He can't Paranoia in, but now he's provided by the Rakan. He does end up going for the steal. The steal is there for Infi, but the rest of his team should be going down. Dead Corporal is free firing on the backside, but people are marching forward onto him. Kratos should be going down. Only RTO left standing on this side of the the rift, and he is following suit. You steal the Baron, you take away 4 members. S8UL, what a comeback story.
Yeah, you can never count out S8UL. Even from this, like the past fights, like sure it was like a even exchange, but it was looking like it's slightly starting to go in the favor of T2. But again, very very well played from Dead Corporal. Not afraid to go in the thick of it. Goes into the Baron pit, kites everyone out, gets multiple kills in that exchange, and yeah, the great steal coming from Infi. And with this, the map suddenly breaks open for the side of T2, and now they are on the back foot as multiple lanes are being pushed. The mid inhib tower already taken. Top inhib tower will be soon to follow. The Oriana is up. Sivir coming back up soon, so maybe they can mount a defense for that tower. But eventually, once all these resets come in, I think S8UL again, they have the resources now to break open this game completely and march into the base of T2.
Yeah, definitely can. It's a 50% crit win already as well. You are doing so much damage, especially in that last fight. Like you're saying, Dead Cooper walked up very, very close, but he was very confident in his ability to tumble back and kite away, especially afterwards towards the end of the fight. And you flash forward as well. Lotus will be coming back. I think his PC just can't handle the amount of aggression that man contains within himself. But yes, he is doing pretty fine. You have Dead Corporal, who did not look like he would be Eddie Vane or getting that far ahead, and then just instantly exploding after a couple of team fights where that goal was just keep on going towards him. He was getting funneled, he was getting a double and getting a triple after that, and now that goal lead is resulting in a Vane that is oh so scary and that you can't ignore. Like you're saying, the inhibitor will be going down. Can they mount a defense for this tier 3 in the bot side? There's a lot of pressure being applied. W can unfortunately not work for it. Guess what? There's a Ryla is also completed for us here. And with the DC and Lotus hitting away, I think this turret should be going down. They should have enough damage, but they have to be a bit on the cautious side. Bob is close by if they need to make that retreat, but that should be a very fallen down tier 3 on the top side for the side of S8UL, picking it up against T2 forward. A nice arcade shift forward by Lotus. He is not scared. I'm telling you, this man is playing without any fear. He doesn't care. He is going to show you the aggression that he's known for. He has a maw completed as well. I think just to avoid the damage dealt out by Kagura when Kagura just jumps on him, or maybe just the shockwave damage a bit mitigated from his part. But other than that, 2 hex plates on the side of S8UL. So these team fights, these ultis, you can keep on bringing them up. They will be coming up at first place. You can do a lot. I would like to see maybe another kind of play from Kagura's side where you take the stolen Nocturne ult and you combine it with the shockwave. That's the kind of plays I'm hopefully looking for on the bot side over here. Kratos, this is not the place to be. The Shurima shuffle used from the stolen form of Silas just to prevent his support from dying over there.
Yeah, and now that's their only engage option kind of gone. I mean, sure, they still might be able to get the Nocturne ult soon with the Silas being level 16, but that Rakan not having ult, he's not threatening the backline anytime soon. And yeah, wait, there's a bit of an all-in coming on DC. He ults and fights away. Great condemn onto the Silas, gets away from the shock.
Very good condemn. He gets away from the side. He gets a 1-for-1. Honestly, very well played from DC over there. Good timing on the condemn, especially when that shockwave animation was coming into it. I really like the play coming from him. He gets a 1 from him. More especially, he gets Sam in that. He gets the ADC. So very less pressure on these waves. It's very hard for them to clear it on the side of T2. You can pressure this in with waves coming in from the middle, but the mid wave is not matching up with the bot side. That's the problem. It's uneven pressure in that terms. But RT, you have to be a bit careful here, buddy. And finally ends up walking away. Catbot putting a bit of damage. W taking oh so low on this side. Then you looking for the flank angle. Kagura not going to be finding the change. One Nexus turret is down. I think that's all she wrote, at least for S8UL for this exchange. They will choose to back away. They are pinging the Drake timer. The Chemtech Drake is coming up. Mind you, this is Soul, sorry, it should be the Ocean Soul, sorry, coming up. And this is Soul for the side of T2, but this is good denial. You're exchanging the part. I don't think you're barely ever going to see another Drake from the side of T2 now, given the form, the composition that S8UL is in right now.
Yeah, I think they had one angle there. T2 Silas eat in and tried to steal Infi's ultimate, but Infi's reaction time was so good. He W's the hijack from Silas, denying him that Nocturne ultimate, and they couldn't do the Nocturne Oriana combo anymore. So that shuts down that play. And yeah, the problem here for T2 is they don't have flank options right now, which is what. Oh wait, as DC walks into the bush, unwarded.
He does walk unwarded and he will be caught out. Bob will end up going down for his life. The Shimmer Shuffle comes in, plus the Paranoia. And nice Zonias. You go golden. But will you survive? You will not from the side of Kagura. And Sam will end up going. A good shockwave. That's a lot of damage. If he has a bit of backup, they could actually end up going down over here. But DC is also low. Lotus is also low. Lotus is trying to go forward over this side. RTO, he's on a bit of the cautious side. I love the shockwave, but there was no follow-up from the rest of the team. That's the only reason that they have the man advantage in that fight towards the end part, is because of W Shockwave. And now S8UL is licking their wounds and just following back, trying to just pick up wave. So these are a lot of CS picking up by the side of T2. There's a lot farm coming into them. Once you open up a base like this and you leave it open, you're just giving them a lot to catch up, especially from the likes of maybe RTO, maybe the likes of W. You want to get more items in at this point, because if you have a more itemized Oriana, a shockwave like that could have just ended everybody.
Yeah, I really like what Sam did there. Like, it might look like why is he walking into three people there, but he knows that his Oriana's coming from another side, so he wanted to make sure that these people are interested enough to stay in that position, and he gives up his life to make sure W lands a really good shockwave and gets like 2 shutdowns in that and stops the balance siege right there. This Sivir and Oriana can wave clear for days. So again, that fight going in their favor, the amount of gold picked up by these teams now, suddenly Sivir is in a position where if she's not threatened enough, she can wave clear forever, basically. So yeah, I think now it's just waiting for this Baron that's spawning in 20 seconds. T2 moving up to contest Vision over here. Vayne threatening a bot side play by pressuring on the lane that has an open in him. Ezreal is sitting in the bush being a human ward right now. Mid and bot push in the favor of S8UL. As Oriana backs, tries to match the Vayne. Maybe they can get a pick on her. No, Vayne backs off. Oh, it's really crucial that they picked up the scuttle over there. Gets them some vision. Now they know what's happening around this river. But T2, again, they're still forced to fall back over here. They don't really have the people that might be able to help them in this situation with the Ilawi and the Oriana. Oriana trying to match the Vayne. Inhib will come up soon, should be in 20 to 30 seconds, as S8UL will decide to start up the Baron.
They are starting the Baron, and it's a Vayne that has a lot of crit as well, around 75%. Baron will be started up. I don't think much of an answer from the side of T2 over here. They will be choosing to forego this Baron. Bot side, instead they're going to be making a play on to Dead Corporal. He's burned both his summoners. Can he kite for days? Here comes the golden energy from W. He will end up going down. Sam, do you have the damage? You do not. You will also be ending up meeting your grave. That's 2 members down for T2. That's an S8UL with the Baron on them. They're going to march this in, and that wave clear that you were talking about, that wave clear is no more.
They've been cleared faster than the waves. Again, DC, he's showing that he has the hands in the 1v3, takes down 2, makes this Silas commit his ultimate as well. No, hits back up. He's level 16 now, so he has the Azir ultimate. As there's an engage coming in from the Khan, Sonya's popped up by the Azir. Will this Azir ultimate stolen by the Silas be enough? No,
oh my god, the double Shuriva shuffles like that made it seem so much interesting. But that's just a bit of a side note for the side of T2, because unfortunately for them, S8UL will be taking game number 2. They will be taking us to game 3. They will be trying to make another attempt to hit that final mark. Let's see how much this actually goes. And I think this is a completely different S8UL than how game number 1 was looking. And it's a lot due to that early aggression in the bot side. DC showing up in that mid to late game, and then just all out brawling that S8UL was coming out on top later on in the fights.
Yeah, DC just making me eat my words, showing up why he picked the win on the R5. And yeah, he was just an unstoppable force. Very well played by him. I think he deserves the player of this game. The amount of pressure that he had and the mechanics in team fights was just out of this world. So yeah, DC pulling through. And with a stable bot side, DC is allowed to do the things that he wants. He wasn't able to in the game when he was playing Renekton, but now that bot lane is a lot more stable, hell, it's going on the side of S8UL. The options from Team 2 are dwindling down. So let's see how this game 3 pans out. I'm very excited to watch now.
While we're watching this, I would like to point out that Hery by Singapore has an E in it as well. So we would like to add that later. It is been pissing me off. But yes, continuing about that, the matchup pretty fairly for them. Yes, we will be taking a short break before we go into game number 3. It'll be very short, guys, so don't go anywhere. We will come back right with the action to see who makes it to the grand finals. Will it be S8UL or will it be T2?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, isn't that? Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't.
मैंने कहा बस थोड़ा माइक से थोड़ा दूर कर ले चले यार Okay, boys, we are live now in this matchup. This is us going in over here. We had a couple of overlays and we just removed the overlays. We just showed you what we could have had, just not to give it to you. But on the other side, we will be actually going into game number 3 of this semi-final 2 to decide who will be going up in the grand finals. Which of these two teams will be advancing and which two of these teams will unfortunately be playing in the third, fourth place tomorrow. And yet again, we see a bit of the target in game number 3 against Bob. We're gonna see the Rel getting banned out against. I'm just assuming maybe even a blitz pick up from him because he was or is known for his blitz. I'm maybe assuming we might see that. Then the Fury ban plus the wave ban makes sense. The Twitch ban is also nice. Lotus has a tendency to play that champion, but I would have maybe liked against Lotus to ban out the Yunara instead.
Yeah, the prior for Yunara and Ash is really high
Yes.
right now, and especially with the Lulu still going through the draft with the Rel ban as well. So yeah, we might see a Lulu, or will probably just be an ADC first pick coming in from the side of T2, which are on the blue side now. So yeah, the Ash goes through. So I think that is where my eyes are at. I think Sam would love to pick it up blind. He's really comfortable on the champion, and Ash works great with most supports and has a very stable laning phase. So is it gonna be Ash? They prioritize
Oh,
the
they
Lulu.
want it. They really want the Lulu instead.
Yeah, I mean, Ash still pairs up really well with the Lulu. She her late game becomes even deadlier with this Lulu. So the option is still there. But Lulu again can be paired with a lot other ADCs as well. So a hyper carry intended for the side of T2 as Ari comes in as the pick for the side of SAT. Will just want a safe blind pick.
Mhm.
Again, the thing is now that Lotus has come in, he's gonna be able to play those normal AD carries. So
Yeah.
this has opened up the champ pool for Catbot. So he's able to pick up his mages where he really shines. So with the Hui ban coming in, he decides,
Ooh,
okay,
the
Ari is the way to go.
Caitlyn. The Caitlyn pickup over here is nice. I like the Caitlyn pickup essentially because she's so strong right now. Honestly, in my opinion, with the Hex Optics first build on her, you can do quite a bit. But it's up to see what they want to pair up this Lulu with in the bot lane right now. You know you're against a Caitlyn. Do you want to go something like Yunara yourself? You want to have the injury. You might even pick up a Jinx, honestly. But it's going to be the Mel. Okay, I really like Mel pick up against Caitlyn. I'm not sure it's going to his hands. Obviously, it's going to maybe Catbot,
I
but
think it's mid.
going to, sorry, not Catbot, going to W. It is a really good pick because in these team fights, if the Mel tries to headshot you, even if you can caught in traps, you just reflect it and you can do quite a bit of damage. It's good against the RE as well. You can just reflect the charm if you time it properly. The Kaisa is being looked to picked up over here. It's going to be the Jinx. That's what I was talking about with this Lulu. The Jinx against the Caitlyn just makes sense. It's cops and robbers all over again. Nugget.
Yeah. I mean, Jinx, Lulu, tale as old as time. Just like
Mm-hmm.
you have this scaling eventuality in your team. Insane wave clear and has Jinx, even though she's like a scaling champion, she has the range to deal with Caitlyn and has decent wave clear early on as well because of her rockets to then match the pressure that might come out from this Caitlyn. So, okay, they go for the Blitzcrank. Yeah, that's what I was assuming that they might pick either the Blitzcrank or the Leona. They decide on the Blitzcrank because again, as much as you would like to pair it the Caitlyn with a Karma that is still open, the thing is with the
The
Ari, you
Jinx.
kind of want a bit more engaged, something that threatens the backline a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more. So the Blitzcrank makes a lot more sense. Post level 6 can also destroy shields with his ult, so is really good pickup into the Lulu. Again, very mobile champs on the side of T2 yet again. So I would like to see some more engage coming from their side, maybe like a Y coming in, that can really threaten these champs and lock them down for an engage.
I would like a Vi. I would maybe even like a Galio this time to provide some protection in case anybody does get jumped on or he gets pulled in. You can just Galio in as well. And top step, I'm not sure if that's going to be in the arsenal for them because I'm pretty sure this spell is going to go in that mid lane. So we won't see much of a flex either way when we move top side. But the Blitz is what I was talking about. This is what I'm very hyped to see from Bob's side. He is known for his Blitz. He's known for his hooks. So he's only going to have to dodge or like not hit the Mel when she has to reflect up. Other than that, he is going to be golden in these scenarios. Just given the combo right now, currently standing for the side of T2, it's going to be the Aatrox and Volibear band out there targeting a lot against RTO on the top side. He does have his Cassante open as a pretty okay blind pick. He does have Nar open as a pretty decent blind pick as well. And I want to see what matchups you want to go against the Nar. Because if the Nar is being taken, Malphite is pretty good as well. There's very squishy champions on that side. So these are the kind of comps that you have to think about because the Malphite wasn't banned out.
Yeah, like you really need something coming from the side of T2 that can tank these hooks, give some space to this Jinx and Mel to play the team fight out. So maybe a Xin Zhao or a Cassante, as you mentioned, might be the way to go here. As Xin Zhao gets denied by the side of S8UL, they still are hovering it, haven't locked it in yet. Okay, they go for it. Yeah, taking away that safe jungler that is really good at skirmishing, and his ultimate can provide a lot of value for and space for this Jinx and Mel to pop off later on. The Soraka,
This is a
however,
bit of a troll. They're
yeah,
just
I'm not
trolling us at
100%
this
sure.
point. I want something tanky from their side, honestly, in the jungle and even in the top. Like just tank. You already have enough damage in your arsenal. Mundo does fit that perfectly, but you're leaving yourself open to a bit of counters in the form of the Gwen is knocked away, so that won't be anything that does percentage HP can do a lot. Even the Jace with the E combo can do quite a bit of damage into Mundo, but the Mundo is what will be locked in for RTO. He can be a very good meat shield for these hyper carries in the backline, especially with the Lulu providing protection to everybody in the team. What will be the pickup in the jungle over here on their side? I think are we going to see the the Mal fight? The Mal fight will be coming in. I think it's more of a denial than just anything else. But that pick will be coming in for the side of Kagura. This is definitely not a Yumi, ladies and gentlemen. This can definitely not be a Yumi. What could it be though to counter the Mundo in the top side? I
Rumble.
would have liked. Okay, I like this pick too as well. You bring up the lumber. You have the Leandries. You have a lot of damage and a lot of potential in these team fights if they get locked down. Because you pull somebody in, you start it off with your ultimate. You can do a lot. But no, it's going to be the Rise that's going to be locked in instead. What do you think about these two team calls that have now been finally shown?
Yeah, Rumble wouldn't make that much sense just because you want Rumble to be paired with some a bit more AoE engage. But what
Ah, yeah,
SATL
maybe more
has
CC.
is,
Yes, true, true.
yeah, they have like a single target engage with the Ari coming in and the Blitzcrank hook and the Caitlyn traps. So Rumble Ultimate won't have that much value. The Rise makes a lot more sense with the phase rush setup. He will be able to kite around this Malphite, and the Malphite will have a very tough job of like, sure, he's a Malphite who wants to build armor, but he's against two AP solo laners coming from the side of S8UL. And this Rumble, yeah, he will eat up the side lane. Again, the priority has been set from game one. Give uh, Dead Corporal a counter pick, a matchup that favors him, and just let him do his magic. Like the amount of pressure he's created in all three games has been instrumental. Sure, they ended up losing the first game, but again, it can't be underestimated how
Oh,
much he's been
the first game was so much pressure for him. Yes.
yeah. So yes, again, all eyes on DC. Again, it's been his day today. He's been performing really, really well, and I would like to see how much he can get done again on a counter matchup on top side.
Let's see how well he can do essentially on this side for him. Yeah, like you're saying, he was getting the counter. There's a lot of play for their side. A bit less in the terms of tankiness in their department, the side of Residue, but I think they can weather the storm, especially with the blitz hooks. You can pull a target. You can either, I think if you get a Lulu pick or the Jinx pick, it's just KO for the side of T2. They have put a lot riding on the shoulders of Sam over here, as well as W in the mid lane. Let's see how well they can perform. And now the Catbot is on, or like you're saying, a much more comfortable mage role. Let's see how well he can perform in the mid lane against this man. Slight counter to him in terms of the charm being used against him. Other than that, if he dodges out, I think it will be nicely done. The range more from the Mel with the Q time, depending on that. Like, so these matchups could be good. And now with Infi having a jungle that could prioritize earlier on, like first game it was hard for him anyway with the J4. He was going for Gaiax, but it wasn't working out. Game number 2 he shunned with the Nocturne, but he couldn't do it before level 6, right? But now over here with the Zinjao, with these early gank potentials, this might be him targeting the Mel in the mid lane, honestly.
Yeah, the thing is, SATUL's lanes have been matched pretty well with T2 all throughout both those games. Like sure they might have like some standard performances on like one lane, but the other lanes have been matched up pretty well. So it's interesting because like now T2 has gone for a very scaling heavy comp. Like this comp is basically, if the timer hits 40 minutes, you can just turn off your PCs. It's done. So like whether they can survive till that long or not is the question that I have right now. Because again, the amount of agency, the amount of power in the kits of the champions that SATL has picked, they can really, really punish you early, and then they can snowball the game so hard that you never are able to reach that late game power spike of the Jinx, getting those resets, or this Mundo and Malphite becoming unkillable in team fights.
Exactly. They will become unkillable in defense. And Jinx gets those resets. It could prove a bit hard because, in the terms of you trying to get on the Jinx, you're a bit limited in potential. She's playing front to back properly. So it could be hard for them to honestly reach to where Sam is. And we've already seen if Sam is given the gold, if he is funneled as that carry, he can do wonders, especially that MF game that we saw in game number 1. The amount of damage he was dishing out later on. And that's exactly what a Jinx can do, especially in an excited state with a Lulu buffed around her as well. So it's going to be tough battles in the bot side, but this is against a proper ADC right now. It's not just Nero filling in the ADC role. It is going to be Lotus, and he was so aggressive earlier on in game number 2.
Yeah. Again, this Jinx and Lulu, I think the Jinzao will be choosing to path bot here. Again, the threat of this Blitzcrank on these two champs is immense. And as the Jinzao, I think mainly just concerned about making sure this Jinx is not the backline threat that she can be. So early prioritization towards bot side is what I'm looking at. The Ryze should be self-sufficient in the top side matchup. So and the Mundo again doesn't have the best gank threats. He's more of a farming jungler and then walking up to team fights with his ult and just being that meat shield for his team. So yeah, I think Infi can really pilot this game well in the first 10 minutes, and I really have eyes on him to see what he decides to do with this early game pathing.
It is going to be up to him. Guys, this is game number 3. Guys, make some noise for your favorite teams in the chat. Game number 3. Game number 1 went T2's way. S8UL answered back in game number 2, and will be taking us to this game number 3. We're already walking down into the bush over here. We are nicely going to be bringing the sweeper to get this bush control for us. Of the ward placed down by Sam, instantly taken away. Catbot against W over here. W start for the Catbot as well with the Firefox. He slightly comes off worse for trade over there. In the meantime, in the top side, you can see a bit of denial from the Ryze in terms of walking up. There was a ward also placed down. So now we'll also have vision probably of Xinjiao from the side of... We're actually going to have information of both junglers because there is a ward in the Wraith Pit as well for Zenyu. So he will also be spotted out later on during his rotation, and if they won't see him for so long, they automatically understand where he's around. Bob just keeping control of this bush, looking to go in. Nope, the Q missing out from Lotus. The hook also not landing. Sam can now very freely walk up. Free fires with the Q extended charge, has to keep the distance. The barrier being burned by him earlier on. The autos coming in from Bob, but they're not enough at this point. This is not how you have to play this lane at this point. The hook miss, you have to respect it for yourself. You can't just walk up. You're going to get out damaged from the Jinx, especially if your Ws aren't connecting. There's a nice reflect from W in the mid lane to bounce back on the Q from the Ari instead. Catbot now feeling the brunt a bit of this mid lane mashup. Nice dodge out from the missiles from the Mel and answers back with his own bit of damage. RT on the top side for now, just about surviving. Very down in CS, very down in terms of lane pressure, and doesn't have any backup because his jungler side at the top side. Catbot should be dying to another auto. The flash forward by W matched away by Catbot. One more auto should be enough. There's nobody walking. The Q dogged out by Catbot. He's trying to walk away, but the auto is enough from W. The E won't be there to stop Infi, no. So Infi will claim the counter kill. That's going to be the answer. Nice hook by Bob. He catches out onto Sam, who's walking a bit too forward, not respecting that this can happen to a double kill onto Infi. And that leaves the Lulu to flash out of the pit to survive. So this is not looking... At least Sam retains his flash, but unfortunate turn of events for T2.
Yeah, like they were winning both side. I'm not sure why they were concerned about the Mel dying in a 1-for-1, you know, like she had the push out, she got the one solo kill, but then they just decide to help this Mel out. But you're a level 2 Jinx and Lulu, it's not like you can DPS down a Jinx this early. So again, as the charm gets reflected by the Mel, yeah, this is why this matchup is so unplayable. Exactly. It's like, it's all on the terms of the Mel. So as there's a bit of a skirmish, level 3 for the Xin Zhao.
I'm not quite sure if Mundo wants that, has to flash against Matchway. Lulu's there to give the shield again in the mid lane. W taking a bit of a beating from the side of Catbot. There's a lot of fighting just for this Scuttle, but Scuttle should be claimed by Infi for all that pressure. Both junglers end up losing the flash on the top side. Dead Corporal fighting against RTO. RTO does not have any mana, and Dead Corporal had already come back with the tier with his TP, so RTO still has yet to use this. Should be in a fine state of position. Bob is trying to beat certain. Kratos trying to walk up, trying to maybe bait out the hook, honestly, in that situation. First back up, Lotus picks up a curl. Bot side, Jinx picks up a long sword for himself. Lotus playing the long game, gets hit by the W from the Jinx, has to use the net to get some distance. Didn't want to take further more damage, but oh my, a lot of trading early on. It's 3 minutes, it's been 3 kills, a lot of pressure, 2 kills, more importantly going over to Infi. Can try and snowball with that, try and go for more ganks. Kratos has to be very cautious about this bush, and this is why as a melee you want to take this bush control. You want to keep the other bot guessing, especially against the Jinx and Lulu when you have a hook available. And here comes Bob, he's charging forward, the E prepped and ready. Here comes the E from the Jinx. The traps are enough for Lotus, and he gets polymorphed as well. Bob takes too much of a beating, but Sam's focusing all of his energy onto Bob. Bob flashes away, matched by Sam at the same point. The W gets the kill. Here comes the excited Jinx. He has to try and dodge out, but Lotus with that empowered headshot. What a wrong time to go for a pause. Oh my god, Catbot, my man, this is extremely awkward for you. He even writes the sorry afterwards. This should be Lotus even picking up the kill on to Kratos over here, especially with the barrier. But the polymorph, it should be enough. The polymorph comes in time. The Q misses out from Lotus, and that's going to be Kratos having the last laugh in that situation.
Yeah, really, really good dodge coming from Kratos on that final Peacemaker coming from the Caitlyn. That Jinx traps were really, really well placed, making sure there was no follow up on that engage from Bob. Really good flash from him as well. So, like, both those Qs in that fight from the S8UL bot lane missed from the Caitlyn. So, the damage just wasn't there. I'm not sure if the barrier from Jinx was up, but maybe if it was up, he could have turned it around. But still, it's not like she minds this. She still got a kill, had to blow her flash, but the wave is coming back to her. So again, she's not super sad about this development as well. As
oh
the
no,
ult
the
comes
top
in.
side, RTO. That DC is just not respecting that RTO picked up level 6, had the ultimate, and DC will pay for his sins over there. Flashes burned from both sides, but RTO definitely coming up on top, gets the kill, gets the wave in. And Dead Corporal not respecting level timers over there. Alois giggling somewhere away.
Yeah, not what you want to see from your R5 rise into the Malphite matchup, yeah, that's for sure. But again, DC has deceived me last game. I'm still going to hold off any judgments. He's still probably going to scale up to be a monster late game. So, but yeah, this definitely does help the matchup out. Spectral's cow picked up by the Malphite now, so he will have a lot of MR. The bot lane prio coming from the Caitlyn Blitzcrank make sure that Jinza is able to get this first dragon, and pretty early as well. So they're making sure this late game comp coming from the side of T2 cannot stack dragons early. So that is definitely a win for them. Level 3 on the Bob. He's now level 4.
Oh my god, the hook connects. The Jinx not respecting. Here comes the polymorph into the traps onto the Caitlyn. Caitlyn going very low. The headshot only onto Kratos. Sam yet again getting picked up. The heal plus the barrier. That's enough for this side. With lethal tempo triggered up for Lotus. He has to net away, but it doesn't land onto Sam. The W missing out from the Jinx, and unfortunately, no casualties on either side. Lotus a bit worse for wear though. Has to back away. Lower on the HP. Gets caught out. That's what we're talking about. Anytime the Blitz goes in, there's instantly the traps from the Jinx plus the polymorph coming in from Kratos. That buys so much time. By the time that Lotus comes out, he's already pretty on the weaker side. It's very hard to trade at that point, and that's the benefit of this comp.
Yeah, but Lotus just missed his trap. I'm not sure if he was not in range fast enough for the hook that he couldn't land his trap on the Jinx, because then that would have guaranteed a headshot damage. His E could connect, his Q would do full damage. So, like, again, missing out on a lot of all-in power there just because he couldn't land the traps. But yeah, if once the traps are missed and the Jinx is able to walk out from the engage, they can just turn. Like, the amount of DPS that they have cannot be matched by a Caitlyn alone, especially when Blitzcrank's cooldowns are off.
On the top side, RTO taking quite a bit of damage in the mid lane. E being exchanged from W on to RT. Talking about CS numbers, they're pretty bag even, but there's a kill advantage up for W. So he's going to make that. Even though the lost chapter is completed for him, but it's not completed for Catbot as of yet. Only the components available. And talking about the Caitlyn, Lotus will have the cull, right? So he's stacking up the gold time and time again over this period. The Berserker is complete from the Jinx. She has the adaptive potion as well. So she's going to get adaptive force, especially in the next fight if she chooses to use it accordingly. In the mid lane, the charm is already being used over here. You can't use it onto the Blitz, so W has to walk downwards, and he's walking towards his jungler, and that's going to have to get respected. The flash forward onto Cat with the Q with the ultimate is enough from the Mel, and on this side, there misses the suitcase from Zenu, but W getting the better of Catbot. Instant TP in from the RTO, matched into the ultimate. The unstoppable force goes in onto Dead Crowd, pretty much just for a trading situation, and he does have the backup of Infi close by. Here's what I'm talking about. You're just going to get polymorph. You can't deal out damage as well, but a nice net into the Q should provide enough damage back from Lotus. A good technically in terms of trade in a 1 versus 2 situation. He hits another Q on to the Lulu, but will now get the fear from the reset. Should be coming in for the bot lane of T2, and the mid side, they're reigning supreme. Catbot, a bit of a struggling period, at least for him currently over here.
Yeah, this matchup doesn't really get any better. No matter how ahead you are of the Mel, her reflect just make sure
Yup.
so your kid doesn't exist, right? Like hell, it exists against you. So yeah, this matchup won't really get any better, and she's behind as well. So yeah, she's gonna be under a lot of pressure coming in the 1v1. Bob is there to cancel out the recall, but Mel still has TP. She will be able to get back to this lane relatively fast. The grubs got picked up by the side of S8UL in that. Sorry, for the side of T2 in that. No, they only got one grub. Okay, so that Malphite ulting the Rise resulted in them having enough pressure to pick up two grubs because that ult was on cooldown. So an objective going in favor of them as a bit of a trade coming in mid lane, but yeah, the reflect is just there. You just have to space out your abilities. Make sure you're not throwing every ability at the same time because that's when the Mel can maximize her value. But it's still a losing trade right now. You just don't have enough damage. So as Ari, at this point, you're just trying to get in a position where you can clear out the wave very fast and then use your ultimate to collapse on these side lanes. You can't really 1v1 the Mel anymore. You just want to make sure you can apply the pressure, maybe with this Jin Zhao, pair up with him and invade the jungle. As Jin Zhao goes for a bit of a back. Bot lane, CS lead in the favor of Jinx Lulu. As there's another
top side,
all-in.
unstoppable force being used, but there's the channel of the Realm War from Dead Corporal. He'll be getting away to safety. Mundo was close by their signal for a dive. If Mundo can stop the back, it could be a complete whiff from W. The Radiant Volley not at all hitting neither does the Stolar Flare Snare. But over here, the charm almost connecting from Catbot. DC in a very precarious situation now should know he is very close to that. He's choosing instead to go for the fight. There should be just a suitcase, and there is the bonk coming in from the Mundo. He'll pick up another kill over there. Dead Corporal outstaying his welcome in the top side, especially after that earlier change. Over here, the net plus the polymorph on to Lotus. Lotus is taking quite a bit of damage, but here comes the flash forward from Bob. Catbot with the charm, the wild growth enough to keep Kratos alive, and he has to burn his flash actually to get to safety. They have to back away because they know that Catbot can collapse on them. Here he's coming. He's trying to dash his way forward, but for now it'll come to a halt because Drake should be picked up by Infi. Infi might be walking into W. The Summer Fire only with the snow, the rain volley to follow suit as well. The reflect used in haste actually at this point, and here comes the ultimate. But no, the Mel with the golden eclipse will pick up the kill onto Infi. He will get a double with the radiant volley on to the Ari. That's Catbot going down, and this is W on a very, very fed Mel.
Yeah, just not respecting the amount of damage that the Mel can put out. Uses her E to kite the Jinza out, making sure she's not getting DPS down there. Mundo's there to support him as well. As there another all-in in the bot
the
lane.
hook will connect yet again, this time onto Sam. And this time Sam doesn't have the DPS. He won't get the excitement. Lotus comes back. Lotus has headshots. Lotus has lethal type of procs. Lotus has a flash, and that's enough. There's no way for the Lulu to go at that point. A lot of vision being marked over here. Jinx being in not enough member. Another unstoppable force on to DC. He's just eating every single one on the game. But Infi is here for comebacks as well. RTO, not many places you can go now that the Xin Zhao is on you. But he's going to flash over the wall straight into the hands of Catbot. And Catbot, the man who was so far behind, now will very much so pick up some much needed gold in terms of that shutdown.
Yeah, just not a timer. I mean, I really like what RTO is doing overall, where like he's ulting the Rise on cooldown just to have enough lane pressure that he's not getting pressured off of minions. You know, he's maintaining a like decent enough farm for the given the matchup. But again, this was not a timer. This was where he had to play it safe. You know, like all of his team was focusing on the bot side right now, and were just busy in their lane. So he didn't have enough vision to know that Jin Zhao is top, and just ends up paying for it. Burns his flash as well. Should have just like, you know, given it. It's fine. I made a misplay. It's like it is what it is. But no, tries to compensate for it, and now he's a flashless Malphite. So the all-in threat when he decides to move for these objectives even lower for the next 5 minutes.
Absolutely, Malphite are being pinged as well. 40 seconds. Kratos has to make a gateway over here. Hextech Flash available to Bob in case he wants to use it, but there should not be that much more fighting over that side, given there is no objective currently on the map. There's just a bit of roamage actually happening around over here. Dead Corporal, nice flurry exchange. He misses out slightly a bit into that combo, but his Ceres Embrace has now come back online as well. Still not fully stacked, but will be getting that shield if he does require it on the later stages. Over here, RTO going yet again toe to toe with him. I think it's because his Unstoppable Force is coming up, and the Mundo is walking up as well. But is it up enough in time? You don't have flash, you can't go in. RTO signaling for Kagura to back away. Infi is trying to come up over here. The wind becomes lightning, does not connect, so no audacious charge to follow suit. The W connects from the Jinx instead. There might be a hook potential from Bob. This turret should be going down. Very simple. Sam and Kratos have to back away. A nice little movement from Sam to miss out on the hook from Bob. Bob not expecting maybe the movement towards the right, maybe expecting the left instead, trying to predict that. On the top side, Dead Corporal has been completely bullied away from his turn. They've told him, this is no longer your entry, you shall not pass. Instead, he has to fall all the way back to his tier 2, try and keep it alive that way. In the meantime, bot tier 1 falls down. It's going to be answered by a top tier 1. Instead, DC is going to walk forward over here, not quite sure about it. He thinks a kill potential. This might be a kill potential. The flash forward ends up picking up the kill. RTO ends up going down, had the Unstoppable Force if he needed to get away, but chooses not to use it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he just doesn't commit the ultimate there, but yeah, ends up paying the price for it. Now, Rice can answer back, but he is in a bit of a precarious position as Mel and Mundo are there to cover up. He has the ult, but Mel can go towards that side, decides not to. So he will just get away with one kill and a plate. As Caitlyn is threatening the mid tower, the Herald has been started up. As Bob gets hooked in, Bob hooks in the Lulu, and the Lulu's just dead. Yeah, like if at this point in the game, if you're getting hooked in, you're basically gonna die. So a bit of a trade still going on in the AD carries.
This is not a trade that Sam wants because Infi is close by. Wind becomes lightning. Was this Infi going down? No, the shield from the Lockheed is enough to keep the jungler alive from S8UL, and they're going to be very, very happy about that. W is going to be hooked from this side, and this is what we were talking about. The Blitzcrank is all that is becoming the unbecoming of T2 over here. Who picks up the kill? It's going to be Catbot who had TP'd in. He's even trying to go forward more with his ultimate. Will land the Firefox plus the Cube combo. It's not enough damage. It's a Mundo after all. But this Blitzcrank is something that I think T2 is going to regret not banning.
Yeah, in all that chaos, Mundo sneaked into the Herald and got the Herald for his team. So a slight win, but again, 2 kills going down. Both your carries dying, so that's really, really bad for them now that they have to drop farm. They also have to drop this Drake because of the mid push coming in now. So all the objectives, 3 dragons picked up by S8UL, 2 grubs. Herald they had to drop, but they got a kill on the Jinx and the Lulu and the Mel. Sorry, they got 3 kills in that exchange. So yeah, S8UL, they are in a really, really good spot right now. This Caitlyn very soon will have an Infinity Edge, and then every hook will basically be a death sentence for anyone that is not a Malphite or a Mundo.
Yeah, that is true. That should be a death sentence for anybody that is the Malphite and Mundo. And I think it might, with the pressure later on, might even be a death sentence for the Malphite, honestly, at the point. He's gone all readings first, so he has very less armor for himself, just has his passive basically pretty much and his stats. Then you will be walking forward over here. The charm does connect. It will be getting out its passive, but here comes the Unstoppable Force. That's what you like to see it used onto a target that should be dying, and that's going to be the shutdown. Going over a lot of gold, going into the pocket of the jungler, going into the pocket of Kagura over here, and that is going to be Lotus not respecting, or maybe not having enough reflex time to flash away from the Unstoppable Force coming to him at that point. Maybe just not expecting anybody to be close by. And fortunately for them, it's a bit of a Uno reverse. This is where it should be looking to come back. You should be playing around W a bit at this point, because he can be the counter to the damage that Lotus will be dealing out.
Yeah, Lotus could have gotten out even after that Malphite ult, but chooses not to use his sums. Maybe you saving it for this upcoming dragon fight. Again, I think now S8UL just want to save as many resources as they can for this next dragon fight, which is soul for them. It is also an ocean soul, so it will really help in this extended fight that is coming from the side of T2. That Mundo and Malphite really want the fight to go long so that their tankiness can come into the play. But if the side of S8UL have this ocean soul, they can match some of that elongated fights, elongated skirmishes by having a bit more healing. So yeah, all eyes on this dragon that is spawning in the next 3 minutes, so still a while away, but Let's see the item completions. Infinity Edge completed for the Caitlyn. The Jinx is going for a Zeal item second, probably Runons. Will have less damage, but she'll be able to wave clear very fast. A bit of an all-in coming from
Less
Red Corporal.
damage, but does have a lot of AoE also in team fights, depending on how you
Yeah.
like to see those cues.
That Runans will definitely help. I think what I really like to see is like if you feel like you're gonna get pushed in and you're gonna lose the control of the game for a bit.
Oh.
As there's a hook, it misses just wide as this mid tower is.
Oh,
threatened
the
to flash
Soul Force,
out.
the Flash Master. Okay, this time Lotus does flash away from it. He will be ended surviving. I think Bob will be giving up his life. The wind becomes lightning, does connect, but Bob is trying to run for the hills over here. He actually ends up getting out in this situation. They get away with the murder. I think daylight robbery at this point.
Yeah, and a lot invested from the side of T2. They have completely given up topside push. This Malphite, he's going to cover now, but he does not have flash or
Oh, the hook, but you're pulling your own death over here, Bob. You have the sweep back from the question sweep from Envy, but it's not enough to survive. Lotus should be following as well. Sam should be picking up this kill. No! The Mundo was trying to give it over to the Jinx, but no, he tried to switch guns also at the wrong moment. No, it did not work out at all for Sam. Lotus ends up still picking up a kill in that spot. This might be even RTO going down. Dead Corporal is very close by to death. There's no unstoppable force. RTO has to respect. He doesn't have kill potential right now, but they have people flagging from the side. Look here. Here comes the Realm Warp available to Dead Corporal. I think he might even choose to use it because when Salulu comes into the picture, yes, here comes the Warp. He will be getting out with the Realm Warp and he will be getting to safety, but Sam unfortunately missed out on that kill.
Yeah, usually I'm very sad if you have a Jinx and she's not able to get the kills, but it going to the Mundo might not be the worst thing here because again, if you look at the MaxOut damage that might come out from the side of S8UL, it's nothing. You might have a Leandries at some point that the Rise might build, but the amount of damage that they can do to this Mundo is not as threatening, so him getting to his items faster is not the worst thing in the world over here. If he's tanky enough to survive for the Jinx to get a reset, suddenly it doesn't matter if she does not have the gold. She's getting the stats from her passive anyways. As there's a bit of a contest in the river, they'll clean out some vision. Trapline setup from the side of S8UL that will allow them not some space.
The problem is if RTO is walking up like a bodyguard over here, rising in the free push over that side, they're trying to clear out all these traps to offer the flash E forward. Lotus not expecting, and Lotus didn't have flash, mind you, from the last exchange. This is a very good pickup. I eat my words back over here, T2. I take it back. That was an excellently well coordinated play. You waste a lot. You do end up getting the kill, but you will be preventing Soul going over to the side of S8UL. But I think S8UL already had the mind of Baron.
Yeah, so S8UL trying to bait them into giving up the dragon and all-inning the Baron so that like they can divert their attention away from that dragon. Not working out just yet. They still go for the dragon. The DPS without the Caitlyn not super high on the Baron. It's only half her down. That's a lot of damage coming from the Jinx rocket.
They might actually be making an attempt over here from the side of T2. They are walking up over here. Might be a bit too late. You might want to see the restarts. They won't let them base over on this side. Can they end up stopping it? Oh, a nice unstoppable force prevents the Realm Warp. RTO, what an insane play coming out from you, my man. There comes the Solar Eclipse. It's not enough at this point. Not the Solar Eclipse. I mean, on this side, Catbot is trying to run away. But oh my god, the Solar Flare was enough to maybe stop it now. The Solar Snare could have stopped it over there. But oh my, the unstoppable force. It was just beautiful.
Yeah, it was really good, but I think DC baited his team to walk back. They were out.
Yeah, I think
were
they
not
could
in
have
that
walked out,
bush.
yes.
Yeah, I think he might not be able to escape, but his team would have been. There was no follow up. The Malphite didn't have flash. It's not like the Mel can go over walls. So yeah, I think 3 of them could have gotten out. They get baited in by the Realm Warp, go back in, and then they pay a heavy price. I think the Ahri survived, so she might. Did the Ahri survive? How many Barons do they have? They have it on the Caitlyn. If the Ahri has Baron, then she might still have some side lane pressure. But again, the dragon stacking has been stopped for
Ahri
the next
does
5
have
minutes.
it. She does have it. So the dragon stacking has been stopped. Yes, more importantly, that has been prevented. You will get some pushes. And Lotus is Lotus no. Sam is trying to farm up all the way to the finish. It has the components. Just needs that 725 gold to complete that item for himself. On the top side, Ahri is applying the pressure. There are 2 members close by, but she does have a Spirit Rush if she needs to honestly get away. DC and Bob trying to create some pressure. Bob does have hook available if he wants to go
Malphite has
for a
flash.
target. Malphite does have flash. This might be a rinse and repeat, but a nice win becomes lightning actually slows down the pace of Malphite for entering into the fight. That was a nice angle as he was looking, but this time, and Lotus did not have his flash back up yet, so this could have been very bad for them. So Infi preventing a pretty disastrous situation.
Yeah, I think that was their one window to like completely stop this Baron play, But I mean, they still can't really pressure it that hard. They only have Baron on two members right now, one being the ADC and the other one being Ari, who wants to push and move anyways. So yeah, I think there's not a lot of pressure coming in from this Baron. But now this Caitlyn has her flashback up for the next time this Malphite wants to make a move on her. Rise has the actualizer completed. It's still that third item mark. That's when he will really start to win out on side lanes. But even now, he's pretty strong. With that actualizer popped, he can do a lot of damage in a team fight. They are trying to threaten this mill as Bob and Infi are starting to move into the bot side jungle.
There is backup coming in for T2 at this point. They are trying to also make their way over here. I think, like you're saying, they have been spotted out. It will prevent any of such short shenanigans. Infi is just calling in this push. Bob is waiting by. For now, a bit in terms of lull in the game. 3 items completed for both ADCs. So, Sam had a pretty rough start, but I think that double kill or triple kill that he got towards that tier 1 in the mid lane is where he started accelerating from.
Yeah, this Jinx now, she can now outwave clear this Caitlyn. It's just like whether can she walk up to the wave or not. That depends on whether the Ari and Blitzcrank are threatening her on the mid wave. But she really has the wave clear now to push it in and get some mid prio going. As I look at the objective timers, 1 minute for the Dragon Soul, potential Dragon Soul spawning for the side of S8UL. The Baron still 2 minutes away, so a lot of focus on this bot side now. They do have the bot lane push in the favor of S8UL, but it's been answered a little bit by the Mel. She now chooses to move towards the mid. Resets coming in. It's just going to be a bit of vision contest, but Rise has moved towards the top side. Maybe they want to give this dragon and make a play on the side lane on this Malphite, but he walks over a vision ward right now. Spotted by the Jinx. Jinx decides to ignore him. No, she answers it back. Going on to the Rise now. Has the Realm Warp if he wants to escape, but Malphite is nearby.
The ultimate, the unstoppable force is enough to win it again. But Mel will end up giving his life. It's an excited Jinx in this fight. The charm misses out from Cat, but the pull will connect onto Jinx. That's the target you want, and that's how you turn the fight in your favor. The Mundo, though, is pretty unkillable at this point. Kratos should be going down. I'm sorry, Mundo is very killable at this point. The ace in the hole will secure the kill for Lotus. A double for him. I think this is game over here, Nugget.
This could very well be 24 seconds on Jinx, who's responding the fastest alongside with the Mel. But do they have the DPS? I mean, with the Caitlyn headshots, they might have enough, but I think they might just choose to play it a little bit safe. Let's see, they're marching towards. Okay, they have decided that it is an angle for the end. Jinx up in 9 seconds, Mel up in 7. This is going to be very close, but they do have a Blitzcrank hook to threaten them to back off. Let's see if that's enough to dissuade them from clearing out this wave.
I don't think they can even try and clear out this wave if they want to. And even if they clear the wave, they can't clear the champions. That's going to be S8UL winning game number 3 over here in your semifinals. They will be advancing over to the grand finals. Unfortunately for T2, that is it, at least for them trying to make it to the top of the competition. They will actually have another chance to play again tomorrow in the 3rd and 4th place matchup. But I think good plays coming from a couple of missteps, I think, overall coming out for them. And they were punished in game number 3 by the side of S8UL.
They were winning that fight. They almost won that fight, but a bit of a misstep from Sam. Or maybe it was the front line just not covering for the hook. They got a little too excited there, I think. Pun intended. But it just like the hook just completely took away their team fighting power. The Jinx was dead in a second, and from there, yeah, amazingly well done by Bob to save that whole play over there,
Mhm.
and with that S8UL coming out on top. Very, very exciting matchup though. This was not a one-sided affair at all. So both teams
Oh
played really,
yes.
really
Oh
well.
yeah, absolutely wasn't a one-sided affair. I think all three games were very, very exciting to watch over. But I think guys, it's been a very late night. I think everybody's including production apparently. So we will be wrapping it up over here. We will see you tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be broadcasted, but at least it will be on Discord. And we will definitely see you on the stream on Sunday. Until then, good night.
Good night.